we are making my right. We making yummy cake. No, making.
So today
Today we are making my favorite chicken.
What's your favorite chicken?
Orange chicken. Orange chicken. And it's right here, right there. I hope.
So when we moved down here, the first thing that we started eating, like the first thing we ate, because we used to eat out a lot in New York, so the first thing we got was, if I'm not mistaken, I think the first thing we got was this Mexican spot, and then the second thing we got was Panda Express. Now the Panda Express was good for a while, but then by like day 2 or 3, it wasn't consistent. Like it's not like it was either dry or the flavor wasn't there, and it's just like we was wasting money. I personally really like the Panda Express's orange chicken. Like who doesn't love Panda Express orange chicken? So I was like, let me find a recipe and learn how to make it at home. And since then we've been making it at home. We've been making the fried rice because my mom makes a fire fried rice. And the orange chicken I've been making, and I've been like seasoning, and the sauce I've been seasoning, my dad fries it. So it's like a whole situation we do together, and you guys can watch us today.
Today. Already today. Yay!
So you can see though from our last live, everybody feels a lot better.
Yeah, my nose feels better. My nose is saying yes!
I still sound stuffy, but
I'm feeling better. My nose is saying yeah! It's saying yeah.
you feel better?
Yeah.
Yanni's on the couch. Tayden's feeling a lot better too. He's sleeping right now, and Yanni's on the couch.
That soup tastes good in the dumplings.
Yeah, the soup is, we still have some of it in there, but we're doing this tonight, so.
We're doing this tonight because I love chicken. I love orange.
This is her favorite chicken. Like Riri, if she eats nuggets, the only nuggets she eats is like, there's these nuggets we get from the store, they're like called Gardein nuggets, and she eats those, but when I made my orange chicken, she liked it. Without the sauce though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the Sheldon, and it tastes very good. Sheldon, the chicken.
Well, it's not made yet. It's just
the chicken meat.
it has to be cut up and everything.
Yeah, cut like everything. Every day we make it, but not every day. We was just waiting for the moment.
They can't see it. You gotta come back.
Mommy.
Alright, so I'm gonna prep. So I'm gonna cut up the chicken. I'm gonna, because the chicken is Maya's thing. The chicken is not my thing. I'm just gonna cut it up for her and everything. She went to go do something real quick. So I'm gonna cut up the chicken for her. I'm gonna put it in the vinegar and
let Daddy fry it.
Yeah, Daddy's gonna fry it. Everything we do, teamwork.
Yeah,
on every level. So
and we do that.
I'm gonna make sure that I do my part before I start the rice, because we forgot to make the rice earlier, so the rice is kind of hot right now.
And it tastes
so it needs to cool down. Excuse me.
My favorite rice, I don't know.
So the rice needs to cool down a bit, and once the rice cools down, then we can like put it to fry. So I'm gonna cut up the Yanni. Where's the clear bowl?
The clear bowl should be after you open the box.
And we need a second.
I don't see it, so I need you to come and get it for me, please.
And
I'm gonna wash my hands and everything. Hi everybody who's
Top Notch family.
Yeah, hi everybody who's signing in and
like
waiting. She almost knocked y'all over. Thank you.
So I want to make with you.
Lord.
No, I want to make. Let's all make. Oh, first we have to. Mommy, let's all make.
Huh? Your phone's over there.
Let's all make. Mommy, I want.
Can you give me the towel, Tajay?
All right.
Give me that towel over there. Right there. Thank you.
And
So you see everybody, if y'all been watching our lives, y'all would see that like our past lives, everybody was sick. And now everybody's feeling a whole lot more better.
yeah. And I've been swimming. Have you ever guys seen my video swimming? I swim. Daddy swim. Everybody swim. Except TJ, he didn't swim.
We didn't post that video, but we're gonna post it for everybody to be able to see your videos.
Yes, because I'm scared.
It
So
says
water.
orange chicken sounds good. Yes.
Thank you!
Yes. Maya's orange chicken is really good. Riri,
Mine, the two.
it's it's Tahari's favorite chicken.
Told ya. You guys like it?
They're gonna like it. Alright, let me wash my hands.
We have to wash our hands. It's 14 to wash your hands. I want to wash my
Yes,
hands.
it's very important to wash your hands.
To make your hands clean. Mine is very, very light.
You wanna wash your hands?
On this hand.
We be making our dinner a little
Yep.
late.
A little late, but it's okay. We just do that. So
Yeah, some people who don't eat at these hours, but we do.
We do that because every day I never eat my chicken. I never eat my chicken before. Every day I was going to say, is it chicken yet? Is it chicken yet? Is it chicken yet? So mommy said yes, it's chicken. So it's chicken. And this is the meat. You don't want to eat this meat because
It's ground. I mean, it's not ground. It's turkey breast.
yes, turkey breast. And that's how it tastes like. You still have it.
Yes, I still have it.
I'm gonna guys show you my chicken. How it looks. I saw the knife on the TV. You put this on. You put this on the TV. Oh, I saw something. I saw
Move your
something.
hands. You never put your hands on the counter when there's a knife.
Yes,
It's
knives are dangerous. If you have kids, they cut your finger and that's it. Mommy, that's a shark.
Sharp, yes.
Shark.
So Tamaya, she wants me to.
Looks like a shark.
She likes to make it in kind of like cubes,
Cute.
right? Where's Maya?
Yeah, I'll go get her.
I think she wants them in cubes.
Be right. I'll be right back.
So Maya, she be making them in like small little cubes. Is it frozen? Can y'all see me and can y'all hear me good? Oh, it says she's too cute. What's her name? Her name is Tahari, but we call her Riri for short.
It's your name. Yep, and my nickname.
And what does your brother call you?
Oh, he calls me?
Yeah, what's the name he calls you?
Oh, Riri.
He
Oh, look.
calls you Hari too.
Tahari and Riri. But what happens with I'm actually 6.
Yeah, you can tell him how old you are.
6 and I'm 6. And after I turn 6 I turn to 7. After
But you're not 7 yet. You're not gonna be 7 until next year.
Oh yeah. After be 7, what did I be next? That's 7.
Mhm.
That's 7. I just today's 4. 4. He's 4. And after he beats 4, he's just a ninja. A ninja. That's
You're a ninja.
He's trying to ninja sneak up on me. He's trying to ninja sneak.
This is my first time seeing the channel. Can y'all all introduce yourself? Sorry, I'm trying to learn everyone's name. Okay, so my name is Sasha. Her name is Riri. Come here.
His name is Ninja. Ninja.
I don't think you guys can see him. Step back some. So
Step
his
back.
name is Tajay, but we call him Pop for short. Yanni, they want to get to know everybody. They want to know your name. So you could come over and tell them your name.
My name is Tiani, and everybody calls me Yanni. That it makes me sometimes
She's still not feeling that good.
that there's a T in my name.
Her name is Tiani.
Tiani and our name is T.
All of my kids' names start with a T.
And
Tatum.
Daddy starts
Tatum's
with a
asleep
J.
right now.
Yeah.
So I can't really bring him in the camera, but
Yeah, the baby, he's asleep.
Yeah, the baby's so cute. And he's gonna walk. Go on.
And earlier, if you were here earlier, my oldest, her name is Tamaya, but we call her Maya.
Maya. Yeah. Maya.
She'll be back because she's the one who makes this chicken.
And I'm the one who promptly helps everyone. Because I say, can I help? Can I help? Can I help? And I used to sing, we found it.
Huh?
I used to sing, we
Stop playing
found
with your
it.
button, girl.
I used to say, we found it on Yanni's birthday. You know that song. It's called, we found it, we found it, we found it.
What else do you like to sing?
Oh, I like to sing Maya songs every day.
You like to sing Maya songs?
Yes.
What's your favorite song that Maya wrote? So our oldest, Tamaya, she writes music, and Tahari loves her music. So what she does is she like kind of reenacts and sings her songs while she's swinging on the swing. That's one of her favorite things to do.
I will tell you.
What's one of the songs that you like?
Okay, it was, I forgot all of them, but one was the one she went in the studio.
What song is that? You remember the words?
Yes. Forgot. And the videos. Oh, yeah. So, it was, I forgot. Let's try a new song. My song is supposed to be the other one. Had sing every day. On the swing, on everything. Mommy, daddy, never. They hear that. They hear it in the room, they hear everything.
So where are you guys tuning in from? Like where, we know a lot of people in New York, we know a lot of people in Georgia, we have people,
In New York.
we have people who tune in from Virginia, we
What?
have people who tune in from Jamaica.
I forgot.
So where are you guys tuning in from?
Yeah, music. Having new ears. Because mommy and daddy went for a yummy food to go out to, and they don't want to go out anymore.
We don't want to go out tonight, we're just gonna cook and eat what's here.
But why you guys actually,
She wants us to go out, but we don't feel like going out tonight.
because
We
they
just
kicked
want to.
her out.
Nobody kicked us out. We want to stay home with
Oh.
you guys because you guys wasn't feeling good, and we want to make sure everybody is
Why you wanna-
okay.
Oh. Out. And don't forget, we're gonna make pie later. We're gonna make a sweet potato pie. It's the yummiest.
Yeah, we'll do another live another time.
It's gonna
Making a
taste
sweet
good.
potato pie.
And then you guys gonna see what our pie looks like. It's gonna taste good.
Yeah, I get my recipe. I learned how to make sweet potato pie
I know.
from my husband's grandmother. She taught me how to bake everything that I make.
The daddy's here.
Oh, Georgia, Jamaica in the house.
Daddy, I'm a ninja.
See, Pop.
That's what's up, babe. So they want us to introduce ourselves. We have new people tuning in.
Daddy.
What's up, Top Notch fam?
And his name is Daddy.
My name is Daddy.
But his name is Tyrell. Tyrell.
My name is Tyrell.
Tyrell.
Let
That's
him tell his name, Riri.
it.
She got it. She got it covered.
Where's Maya? She
I
got
have
me.
no idea.
She's trying to go.
Somewhere.
She's in her room.
Ninja. Ninja.
Okay, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I drink a lot of juice every day. Our baby likes juice too. Sometimes our juice is all in the garage. We left it in the garage. Yes.
Oh, we gotta get some more juice.
Yeah. We like.
So originally, we're from New York City.
Yes, we from there. We from here, but
Just to
from
give
there,
you like a little
'cause-
info on who we are and where we from. We're
and
from New York City. I'm from the Bronx. My husband is from Harlem.
what? Where are we from? Where are the kids from?
Where's the kids from? You're from New York City.
What?
You were born in the Bronx.
Oh yeah.
Yanni was born in Harlem.
Yes. She.
Everybody else was born in the Bronx.
Yes. Tajay was a baby fat. He's fat.
Yes, he was fat baby. Tajay was born at home. He wasn't born in the hospital. I gave birth to Tajay at home
He was fat.
in the Bronx.
He was fat. 'Cause he was good.
You're a ninja?
Yes.
Ninja don't stop.
Ninjas don't stop.
tired.
Ninjas don't. I thought you was a boxer.
I was a
I was
boxer and a ninja.
Oh, you're a busy young man, huh?
I was a doctor
Yes,
and
I'm
a
a piggy.
nurse, but I was
I'm a
every-
really like a busy boss.
a busy boss. He
You're a
said,
busy boss?
yes. I'm his worker here. I'm his worker here. I will be your worker.
I don't know that.
Some people works with everyone.
I
Like that.
know you can be my worker.
Yes. I will just give you no.
Yanni, tell Maya to hurry up because I soon be done with this. With cutting this chicken.
Boss. My boss is going out. I forgot the boss needs paper to write things.
You need paper to write things.
No, my boss. Oh, there's
That's
Daddy.
what I was talking about stuff.
Yeah. She loves to talk. She loves to talk.
Me.
Like, one of the reasons why we started YouTube was because our kids wanted us to make a channel for them. Like, you see, she loves to talk. She loves to perform. She loves to, like, she just loved being herself. And she wanted to see herself on YouTube. Literally, she just wanted to see herself on YouTube. And we were like, all right, well, we'll give it to you. We'll make sure that happens for you. So, as her parents, as their parents, we just want to support our kids.
Of course, yes.
Of course, yes.
Yes, and they give everything we wanted.
And we give everything that they want.
Like toys.
Huh?
Or like everything. Like they want.
Would you?
Oh! They give us some birthday parties. They give us everything.
That's what
Ninja
That's
fast.
what my brother got going on.
He's maybe.
Saturday night.
Mine's here. Mine's here from my yummy
So
yum
I'm
yum yum.
cutting up.
Mine is here.
Are these good size pieces for you?
Ninja cool. Ninja can't stop. Ninja
Or you wanted them smaller or
Strong.
bigger?
Ninja fight. Ninja fight.
That piece you can cut in half.
So they said ninja fight cry. They said
So you want them like that?
Yeah,
I think I made a lot of them a little too big.
boss.
that's fine.
They're not that. They're probably gonna
They're
shrink.
gonna shrink, right? That's what I figured.
Oh.
So Maya, she came up with this recipe. I never taught her this. I never came up with this. I never knew where this recipe came from, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad she came up with this because this is like a really good recipe. She usually makes, like when we have other guests over and everything like that, it'll be chicken and shrimp.
Yum yum. Ching-ching.
He said he's a ninja
And
and
he,
a boxer.
and he said he was a busy boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He forgot to get his paper to write
I think
things.
some people said some stuff.
Somebody said something.
The home video of Tajay, I guess they spelled his name wrong, but Tajay actually brought me to the channel. Yes,
Really?
the home birth caught me too.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, the home birth was cool. That actually, that video up there is not Tajay.
Yeah, it's not. It's
That's not
Tatum.
Tajay, that's-
That's our
Tatum.
That's Tatum. That was the second home birth video.
Yeah, that was our second home birth video.
Yeah.
That's
We gotta
Tatum
upload
did
Tajay's
the
video.
Yeah.
Um,
That one isn't gonna be as
Me.
like clear and as nice as Tatum because we was in the Bronx.
Yeah.
It was during the lockdown, the pandemic lockdown, and it was like our first time, and we was just like we wasn't thinking about doing it for YouTube or anything. We was just like capturing it for ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
I
At
mean,
that time, we wasn't thinking about a YouTube, but so the first home birth that we intended to do was Tahari,
yeah.
but we ended up going to the hospital, and we ended up still.
I labored at home though with
Right,
Tahari.
right.
I didn't.
They did not my video.
Well, I wound up delivering Tahari by myself in the hospital, and then
He did that.
2 years later, we still had all the home birth supplies from Tahari, so we actually did deliver Tajay at home alone, and it was during the pandemic, so it was like perfect because it wasn't letting fathers upstairs in the delivery room and everything, so that worked out for us.
The father's list.
I delivered Tajay myself, and then 3 years later, I delivered Tatum myself, and Tatum is the video you guys actually see on YouTube.
Yeah,
I think we had like 50,000 views.
almost.
Almost
Yeah, almost
50,000.
50,000.
So
We have
keep
40,000.
running that up.
Yes.
Hit
thank
that
you.
like, hit that subscribe. You know,
Hit
keep
that
running
bell
it.
so
Hit
y'all
that
can get the
bell up.
notifications when we come
Notifications.
on.
Yes, and don't miss no videos if you hit the bell.
Yes.
Right.
So you want to finish chopping these so I can cut up the garlic and
Do Ninja.
oh yeah, we don't have the second
Give me a
one, right?
ninja.
Where's the little one?
I don't know.
What the ninja would
Where's
do?
the little cutting board, Mike?
Did it not make it down here?
I thought we got this big
More money.
one because it never even made it out of New York.
Oh.
Why is that so
Because
good?
remember we had the big wood one, but then it was like it was formed into the countertop
Ninja would do.
and we threw it away.
Oh
Because of all
yeah.
the
That never even came to New York. That wooden one. We
No,
left
that was in New York. And then the little one, I don't know.
I said that never came to New York. I'm in Georgia.
I just heard something.
So yeah, we moved from New York. For those who don't know, we moved from New York to Georgia.
We found this.
Put my thing down, girl. Alright, so then
Let me rewash these podcasts. I don't want that sauce tasting like so
yeah, Yanni washed it, but
It didn't work.
I don't
It
know.
was. But it didn't work.
Somebody wrote something?
Nope. Yes? Or no?
I can't see.
Says yes, that home birth caught me too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we read that. Thank y'all for commenting and talking with us because
Who's all in there? Let's see.
I don't know how many people's there.
9.
Okay.
Okay,
What's up, family?
thank
We
all 9 of y'all.
Appreciate y'all for being here.
Yep. And we love you so much.
Yes,
Wait,
we love the support.
See, that's cool.
I found you. He's a ninja. He can chop anything. How you found it? How you found it? What? Oh,
So I'm usually the one who fry the chicken. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna
Yeah, he's gonna fry.
That's all we're saying, that we all have our tasks that we,
I drop everything.
right there.
yeah, I would say it's done. Because I'm going to cook it again, so.
Cook one more time.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
It's good.
Ooh, I'm gonna taste.
I'm going to
Wait,
need you to
no.
watch this.
You're not tasting. Let's use a hat for TJ. Let's just use one. Let's just use a hat for TJ. I don't need no hat. Do you want a hat, Daddy? No? Okay. Right.
Nervous when it's at this stage.
It's okay because I'm gonna, fry it and put all the liquids and oil and everything in it that it's going to
Be
need.
my money pig, Daddy. So, go away. Oh, yeah.
So Maya, I was telling them, well, Riri started telling them that you write music and that she loves to sing your songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get Maya back in the studio.
Yes, do that now.
She got some pretty good music.
I have a video on my Instagram of her singing one of my songs, and like she's like, I recorded it, and like she sang over it. It's an old one, but you should see it.
Yeah. She's definitely going to get back into the studio though.
What? You need to sing another one.
That's good right
Can
there.
you feel that stuff over?
Those look
That?
yummy, my favorite.
Yes. You don't see it all there. Why? You keep it on? Yeah. It's off. I'm trying to make sure that everything is off.
That was a close one. Those this back on my chicken.
Give me a plastic bag, please, so I can,
Mommy, do those have holes?
no, this is.
Maya started making this orange chicken. Cause when we first got down here, we didn't eat out. Like when we was in New York, we used to eat out a lot.
Yeah.
When we got down here, we didn't eat out much. One of the spots we did kind of grab, like maybe like 3 or 4 times, was like Panda Express. People, and then the kids just didn't like it. They didn't like the fried rice.
What?
No, we liked it the first time, but they wasn't consistent with their flavors. So it was like the first time we got it, it wasn't bad. Then the second time we got it, it was like the rice was like dry, the flavor just wasn't right. And then the third time, I don't even think it was a third time because it just was feeling like a waste of money.
Yeah.
But I like the orange chicken.
And like,
so.
I got a big family, so every time I go, like, spend money on eating out, even in New York, it's at least $50, $60, $70, and sometimes even more, like depending on where we're going. But I'm guaranteed to at least spend $60, $70. If we sometimes like in New York, we would eat out like 3 times a week. So you figure $50, $60, $70 a week at a time, 3 times a week. You know, we were spending over $200 easily.
New York, we was not like how we was here. We was not cooking dinner like that. in
But
New
one
York.
thing about us though, if we like something, we will figure out how to make it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no limit to.
So yeah, I think, did we do a live for the pizza?
Yeah.
So we did a pizza.
We did a live
We
for
did a live
pizza.
for the Jamaican soup.
Yeah.
We haven't did a live for stew fish yet.
No.
So we're gonna do a live for stew fish and
Don't forget,
fried rice. We're
we
gonna do
did
that.
pasta.
Excuse me.
We didn't
Rice
do
and
live.
peas.
Just stop trying to cut Daddy off.
We right now this is a
Wash
live for
that for me.
fried rice and orange
Wash
chicken.
that.
But
Sorry.
Maya figured it out, man. She started making this orange chicken. When I tell you, amazing, 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 amazing. Somebody said something.
had a sleepover, and I made it for
Oh,
my friend.
DK
and
is on.
She really liked it.
Hey, DK.
What's up,
He's
DK?
always
Hey,
commenting.
everyone, I want to know who or what made y'all want to give birth at home. Okay. All right, cool. And then somebody else said, "Wow, cool. What made y'all deliver them? Are you in the medical field?" All right. So same question for both of y'all. No, I'm not in the medical field. What made us want to deliver them at home? So when we had Maya, for those who don't know, me and Sasha been together for like 18 years. Maya's 17. We in our 30s. We've been together for 18 years. So when we had Maya, we was like 18 years old. Sasha went to the hospital. Her mucus plug broke. They kept us immediately. Kept us for 20 hours. Put Sasha on Pitocin. Wouldn't let her eat for 20 hours. She was like an 18-year-old young girl, first baby. She gave birth to Tamaya. Never made it out of the labor room because they had like a labor and a delivery room. Never made it out of the labor room. Ripped herself, 6 stitches. And right after giving birth, passed out. They put me out the room. It was like doctors running frantic in and out the room. I'm 18 years old. I'm standing in the hallway thinking that, the mother of my child was gonna die. You know what I mean? So that was our first experience having a kid in the hospital. After doing research and things that I learned over the years, I learned that, your mucus plug could break and you cannot give birth until maybe a week after, right? So there's no reason to keep someone after the mucus plug break and then throw them on Pitocin. I also did research. Me personally, I don't like Pitocin. For those who don't mind, it's cool. It's a way to induce labor. If you don't know, Pitocin induces labor. And then when we had Yanni, it was pretty cool. We actually had a doula. We hired a doula. We was like what, 24?
Yeah,
we was 24 at that time.
Because we got married at 23.
Yeah, we got married at 23. We was 24 at that time. Maya was about like 5 or 6. We hired a doula. And the doula advocated for us. She fought back and forth with the doctors for Sasha to be able to eat while she was in labor. And then it was also an induced labor. Yanni, that was with Yanni. Yanni was 41 weeks or 40 weeks. She was 40 weeks.
Yeah, Yanni was 40 weeks.
But also through doing research, right, understanding that your due date is always give or take 2 weeks, 2 weeks after, before. It's not certain. They're not certain. If your baby come on your due date, then great. But they're not certain about your due date. They're trying to calculate it based off the last period, but they're not certain. So, the whole 40 weeks, 41 weeks, that can get complicated. Yeah, Pop. Go ahead. That can get complicated. I did a lot of research, a lot of studying, learned how to measure the lines in the stomach that they measure. So when Riri came, she got pregnant with Riri. So before she even got pregnant with Riri, I think we started deciding to have let me say this first. We had a great team of doctors for Yanni. We did.
Yeah.
So I can't knock that.
They was amazing.
We had a great team of doctors. But when Riri came along, that was 5 years after Yanni. And it was like, I guess we decided that we wanted to do a home birth. I think I don't remember. We seen someone.
Somebody on the gram, and then you wrote him.
Yeah, all right. So I seen this guy. He had delivered this baby at home. So I wrote. He had delivered 2.
They did it in their
He
bathtub.
had like a polygamy or whatever you want to call it. He had like that, like a poly relationship. He had two women, and he delivered like 2 babies at home. And then I wrote him, and he gave me some knowledge, and it was kind of what I was already thinking. I think my sister-in-law might have mentioned it to us, what made me even look into him. And then I was like, yo, I want to do that. And then Sasha was like, yeah, I want to do that, because we had some kind of rough experiences. before then. Even when we had the doula and the team of doctors, it was pretty cool. But there was like a lot of resistance with things. So we it was still like like I said, the doula, she had to fight with everyone to make sure Sasha was eating during labor.
Yeah, like I couldn't snuff me
Crackers.
Crackers,
Because if
Jell-O.
you go to the hospital, all they want to do is give you ice. I have two opinions about that. One is they're already prepared for C-section, because usually they don't want you to eat before surgery, right? That's one of my opinions about it.
He wants me.
Sprayed it or something. I don't need it.
You
You
don't
can
want me.
straighten it if you
Look
want.
at this guy. And you would think, look how he treat me, and I deliver. I brought him into the world. I was the first one to touch him, and look how he treat me.
It said, okay, so DK said, where was,
Here, take this boy.
so you're gonna have to cut up the garlic. Said, he said, where was your best, said, where was your best vacation or trip together? And the other question was, what were your first impressions of each other when we was teenagers? Cause we was 17.
Best vacation by far, I think, was
What, Jamaica?
Jamaica. First impression. So to sum up the home birth thing, we just had bad experiences and we just decided to do it. Pandemic
Stop
allowed
running
us to
past the
really
camera.
do it with Tahari. The doctors didn't listen, and I wound up catching her in the delivery by myself while the doctors wasn't in the room. And then, so we did it after that twice. So I delivered 3 of them out of the 5. And first impression when we was teenagers. All right, so
Yeah.
I'll let you tell that.
First impression when we was
She didn't like me.
Wait, that's not true.
That's what you said.
It's not that I did not like him, right? He had a lot of girls
No, I didn't.
on him. See, this will be always the back and forth thing with us. When you sit back and you ask us our first impressions and stuff like that. When we was teenagers, he had a lot of girls who liked him. A lot of girls who liked him.
In that school?
In the school, yeah. You wouldn't say that? All right. At least that's what I thought. That was the impression that I got. And there was a lot of girls that was always around him. And,
I was always around a lot of girls.
And then he had this thing where he would tell girls that he would him and his friends would take girls to the bacon tin. Now, what the bacon tin was, he was like, I put that this is not for kids. So, right? It's not big. So he
All right, so go ahead.
You tell the story.
No, tell your part.
Tell the story. So for me, right, I'm like, all right, he's like another one of these like guys who's just like, he got a lot of girls. He gonna be dealing with a lot of females. So for me, I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't know about that. But like we was cool. We was friends. Like it was never like a thing.
The first time I met her, she had a scarf on her head. I'm like, take that scarf off your head.
Yeah.
Too beautiful for that.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I ever said.
That was the
as soon
first
as I
thing he
seen
ever
her.
said to me.
I knew her friends before I knew her.
Yeah.
And then as far as I go with the other girls, I was a flirt.
He said too much Riz.
I was a flirt.
He was flirting. And there would be girls who, like, it was one of my friends. She came to me and she was like, because in high school,
what you about to say?
they used to call him Rel, right? So one of my friends came and she was like, Rel was like that. He wouldn't mess with you, but he would mess with you. He would mess with you. He was like, he would mess with Sasha, but he would just friends on her. So I'm like, oh, he got like a list of people that he would want to talk to.
It
So
wasn't true though.
I think it was because she liked him, and like she didn't want me.
I know what you're talking about. All right.
Yeah. So like, but eventually, me and him wound up like becoming friends. Should I tell that story about what you told Raven?
Huh?
Nah, right? I can't tell that. You tell it.
You can tell it.
Alright. So, right? I'm walking in the hallway with my friends. B. I'm walking in the hallway. It says, "What did you do on your first date?" Our first
finish
date?
the hallway thing.
Alright, so I'm walking in the hallway and he's like, he didn't see me. Like, and he's like, "Yo, Raven, tell your friend Sasha, let me put it in her belly." And I'm like, "What?" And he was like, "Oh," but he is the type of person that he won't take it back. Like, he already said it, he's not taking it back, it is what it is. So then after that, I was looking at him funny, like, "Oh, all right, I see." So the hugs, I stopped I stopped hugging him, and I would just give him pounds every time I seen him. I'm like, "What's up, my nigga?" Like, I'd be like, "What's up?"
So I told her I don't take daps from women. I
Yeah.
only take hugs.
He said he don't take daps, he only take hugs. So he would hold my hand, like I would give him a dap and he would hold my hand and he would stare at me and be like, nah, I'm not taking that. Like, you gotta give me a hug. So then I started giving him a hug. He was the only boy in the school that I was giving hugs to. Every other guy I would like give daps. And then after that, what would you say? Like, eventually, like,
Oh,
you
we
know,
went out. So one day, I think I cut class, and then I sent my friend in her class to get her.
oh
I sent my
yeah.
friend in her class to get her. He was one of like the star basketball.
He was a
players.
star basketball
So
player.
I sent him to class to go get her for me.
I'm in class and he's like, "Yo, Sarge, Rel wants you." He was like, "But don't leave your book bag and stuff. Take your books and come see him." So I leave out the class and he's like, "Yo, let's go. Let's go eat. Let's just go chill."
That wasn't our first date, but that was like the first time we hung out outside of school.
Yeah.
We had left school like maybe like it was like a period before last period.
Yeah, it was like 7th
So
period.
we had 8 periods. So we left like our 7th period. We went, sat down, ate, talked for like, so we might have left like school at like 2 o'clock that day. The school
Yeah.
usually let out probably 2:45.
Yeah, so it was like only
So-
45 minutes.
But we
walked.
we walked, and stood at this restaurant for like a little spot to eat at. We stood there for like until like 7:30, 6:30, 6:30.
6:30 in the night. Yeah.
Yeah, we was there all day.
All day.
So I guess if you want to say that was our first day, but first real day,
What
I think
did your
was,
families think of each other? We'll tell you that too.
I think first real day was IHOP.
Oh yeah, we went to IHOP, and it wasn't even just us. It was like us and our best friends. We had went to
My
IHOP.
best friend and her best friend.
Yeah, we had went to IHOP. That was our first date. We were teenagers, so we wasn't going to extravagant places.
Yeah, we were 17. So
Yeah,
that
we
was
were
like our
17.
first like real date.
Our first real date was.
Oh, and then an all-you-can-eat buffet. I think. We
Oh
went to.
yeah, we went to all you can eat buffet.
The first day she came over to my house, though, I drove her home.
Yes, he stole his mom's car, his parents' car at the time, and drove me home.
No.
He wasn't supposed to. Yes, Riri. No, that's not a good thing.
That's not.
So,
What, first thing our families thought about each other?
first thing I found, it was like,
All right,
it
I'll
was
put it
like
like this: my dad and her dad is brothers. My mom and her mother is sisters.
sisters.
What?
Like everybody is like this.
Immediately.
Everybody grew up together. We had a big wedding.
Yeah.
Like, we did get married. By the time we got married, our wedding.
It didn't even seem like most people weddings.
If you know what a bashment is, it turned into like a whole like club event.
It was a
because
club event. It was a bashment.
You figure we all grew up together. So we got married at 23. We got together at 17. So by the time we got married, all our cousins knew each other. All our friends knew each other. All our family knew each other.
Yeah,
We
so
had
we
probably
was all just partying.
We had probably 120 to 130 people at the wedding, and you couldn't tell who was whose family.
Yeah.
Everybody was together.
Everybody was together. Everybody, and that's because we did a lot of events beforehand. Like we would have like cookouts and mainly cookouts. Like we like to cook, so we had cookouts. Oh, it's more people coming in. So what did your families think of each other? said, "What did you order me?"
No.
And
Oh man,
Yeah, our
I ain't gonna lie,
great-
DK,
I
you
really
probably
like-
got more chivalry than me.
Said-
What I ordered you?
Yeah,
So
our great-
I was
I really
definitely
like
a good youth because
Thank you. Say I like y'all great, and I really like watching y'all videos.
thank you. I used to open the doors for her all the time. I didn't let her get in and out of cars by herself.
Yeah,
But what did I order you? Did I order it for you? I paid for dinner, but
you
I don't know.
paid. I ordered my own food.
Oh, you know what I did? All right, boom. First week she was my girlfriend, I bought her a coat.
Yes,
I bought her a coat
he-
because I was into fashion and she wasn't.
I
And we
was.
was in high school together.
I was into jewelry.
And the jacket she wore, I didn't like, and I'm like, you can't wear this to school no more if you're my girlfriend. So I showed up at her door with a brand new coat. That was one of the first things I did. I think that was like before the real first date.
That was before.
That was like the first weekend.
He, as soon as I became his girlfriend, he said, "Okay." Cause in the Bronx we like to wear flight jackets. I don't know if y'all.
At the time we went like from Harlem, we wasn't rocking that. It was the
Wait.
If you from our generation, we had the girls was wearing the H&M coats.
Yeah.
So I went to H&M and I bought her a coat and a pair of pants.
What's your juice? So he said,
He's a god.
what traditions from your family of origin did you bring into your marriage? That's a good question. Everything. Everything. Like we. It says, man, that's a big wedding. Yes. What, man?
Tradition.
Traditions.
Oh man, a lot because so our first maybe our first 2 years being together, we lived with Sasha's mom.
Look.
So like up until Maya was probably not even no actually. Yeah, up until Maya was about 2. We moved out before Maya turned 2 actually.
Yeah.
So we moved out when Maya was maybe like a little over 1. We moved out when Maya was like a little over 1. So we took a lot of things that her mom taught us. A lot of things that my mom taught us. Everything about cooking, I would say Sasha picked up from my grandmother. And then a lot of Jamaican superstition.
Yeah. My mom didn't play about her superstitions.
And our families was like very similar.
Yeah, it wasn't really a big difference in our family.
Right, like we come from pretty much the same background. I was always respectful. She was always respectful. I hit off with my mother-in-law instantly. I hit off with my father-in-law instantly. Same as her.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, like maybe like the first, maybe like 3 weeks, 4 weeks in us being together. My mom was like doing her hair, doing her weave.
Yeah.
Me and her mom used to go. I used to go food shopping with her mom. And then me and my father-in-law, actually I was telling people this at work yesterday. My father-in-law is the first person to take me to the club. No, thank you, Mom. My father-in-law is the first person to take me to the club. I was like 19. He used to make me go get my brother's ID. My brother like 2 years older than me. So I used to go get my brother his ID at 21. I used to get his ID. And my father-in-law used to take me into the club, all the Jamaican clubs. So, like traditions, I don't know. It just all kind of came together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said, what was the question? What was the most special part of your wedding besides the putting the ring on? The bashment.
Man.
I'm lying.
Go ahead.
It was a lot that happened on the day of our
A
wedding.
lot happened that day.
Was your mom jealous of you and her mom's relationship?
No.
At one point,
I think
remember,
both our moms was at one point.
Yeah, like his mom was jealous, and my mom was jealous of
I
my
think
relationship
at one point
with his mom.
my mom was.
She
She
was
was tight. I used to spend too much time over there.
Yeah, that's
She
what she
was
was like. I want my
upset.
son to come home.
She was
like,
upset. And then I think at one point, her moms kind of felt the way like, damn. But that was before they met each other, really.
Yeah, it was before they met.
But by the time
Once they
Sasha
met-
got pregnant,
Yeah.
that was a situation, right?
It was like a short thing. They wasn't like that for a long
Because
time.
remember, we got pregnant at 17, so it was like a big
We was kids.
it was our parents was upset.
My mom.
My mom's already kind of knew. I think her mom's knew too. Your mom
Yeah.
made you go get a pregnancy test.
Yeah, she knew. She knew.
My mom kind of knew. So when it all happened, it was like, you know, parents is gonna be disappointed because you're young.
Yeah.
Um,
I had other dreams.
I think you know everybody had their thoughts, but we definitely showed up and was responsible.
Yeah.
But once our parents met each other, that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
It was like, yeah,
It all
perfect.
kind of came together. Like,
Yeah.
like it's a vibe. Like I think, like even now to this day, our parents speak to each other outside
Without
of
us. Yeah.
and our siblings. I think my brother still like a pull up on my mother-in-law for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know, he speak to my sister. My brother-in-law and my brother is still cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even our
My
cousins,
dad
our
and my
cousins know each
brother-in-law.
other. Our
We
cousins.
don't call each other in-laws.
Right,
Like
right,
we
right.
all like it's my brother,
Right.
his mom.
Look, I used to go pick her mom up from work every day. And
Yeah.
she used to tell everybody I was her son. Her mom is dark skinned. So
Yeah.
everybody would be like, your son
just
look
like
like you. And then like people would come to my job. I was working at like Saks Fifth Avenue at the time. People would come to my job like, yo, I seen your mother, bro. You look like her. And I'm like, that's not my mom, nigga. Like, that's my mother-in-law.
Yeah, it was
And-
this one lady that my mom was working with. She was like, so help me to understand how this works. You two are siblings by different fathers and you had a baby together? We like, hell no! Like,
Yeah.
he's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's not my mom's son.
Cause even my dad, he'll introduce her as my daughter. I used to go to club with my father-in-law. He used to introduce me as his son.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my son.
Yeah.
So a lot of people when I go out, they think like, yo, you Paul's son, yo, what about? So it just, that's just how our family was.
Yeah.
Like my mother called her daughter, like, hey
Yeah.
daughter, like that's just how we all was.
And
So,
my mom calls him her son.
Yeah.
She be like, nobody can mess with my son.
yeah, our family, we was raised by each other. Cause we met each other young, so we became adults
Together.
Like, yeah.
And they
Like,
raised us. They
right.
they
Like I always tell people, my mom taught my wife how to be a wife.
yeah.
You know, my father-in-law, I learned a lot from my father-in-law about compromising and things like that. And like, so yeah, we was always just a tight-knit group,
Yeah.
a tribe.
And don't get us started on our cousins and everything.
Yeah,
like,
everybody know each other. Everybody know each other. The wedding was crazy. It was,
Yeah.
to this day, I think a lot of family members been like, yeah, that's the best wedding I've been to. A lot went on in the wedding. We'll do that story whole another time, because that could go on forever.
That'll go on forever because
Yeah.
a lot happened that
A
day.
lot happened that day, but it turned out to be really good.
That could have been a movie. Honestly.
Yeah, that could be a movie.
That could be a
The
movie.
wedding could be a movie.
Wow. Says, looking back, is there anything you wish you handled differently?
Oh, a lot, man. A lot. Like, when you get together young like that,
It's a lot to learn.
yeah, it's a lot to learn. For sure, for sure. It's just my opinion. I believe young men have to be taught how to be a husband, and young women have to be taught how to be a wife.
It's a
Right?
big
I don't
responsibility
think it's
in a
something that you
relationship.
just come into it. I'm a wife, I'm a husband.
Yeah.
I think that you have to be taught. I think, there's a lot of mentality that have to change. So we learned a lot over the
Grew
years.
with each other.
There's things I regret. There's things I regret saying
And I
and,
regret too,
doing,
yeah.
and like, but that's real life,
Yeah.
That's real life. It's about working through your problems. Nothing
Yeah.
is gonna be perfect.
You
know
grow
what I mean?
through what you go
I
through.
think somebody said something. Do you think it means to be a good wife or husband has changed over time you've been together?
I don't think you go ahead.
No, you answer.
I think that it doesn't change, but we change as we grow, as we get older, and like nobody, you shouldn't be at least. You shouldn't be the same person. I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago. He's not the same person he was 3 years ago. A lot of things we don't even do the same as we did last year.
Right.
Because
We definitely not the same teenagers we met at 17.
hell no, there's no way.
Right? We're not even the same 23-year-olds that got married.
No.
I'm not saying we was bad people or anything like that. I'm just saying you change. So people are always growing. You should want to be around people that's growing, whether it's friends or a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, husband, wife. people gonna change. I think growth is inevitable if you trying to grow. But I also believe that compromising and growing with people, adapting, is never gonna be the same. And I think that's what a lot of people get misconstrued, right?
Yeah.
Like even the things I was into, like she said, 3 years ago, I'm into totally different things right now. 3 years later,
Absolutely.
right? So is she, and you got to learn to grow with that and live with that.
Maya is seasoning the chicken. Oh, it's a lot being said right now.
Chicken, I'm making
Sorry
it's
if
not a sit for
my
me.
questions are absurd. No, I like your questions. I think your questions are really good questions.
Now you want to be
It'll work. Sorry if my questions are absurd. I just love hearing people's experience. What song, movies, or books would be the most like your relationship?
Oh.
Great questions. They are so cool. Yeah, right? Those questions is really good.
What song?
So our wedding song that we danced to was Kenny Lattimore, For You.
And you walk down the aisle to
Luther Vandross, Here and Now. So that's definitely I don't know if you know those songs, but that is definitely our two songs that describes us. Now, movie, I don't think no movie describes us because we try to make it our thing to be different from what most people see. The only movie that would describe us is one that we make of ourselves, to be honest.
My favorite love movie. What's your favorite love movie?
Favorite love movie?
Alright, I would have to say Love and Basketball
Definitely Love and
and
Basketball.
The Notebook.
Oh yeah, The Notebook is a really good one. Love and Basketball and The Notebook. Definitely a good one. Any more garlic in this? I need
A little
some
bit.
of the rice too, so.
It has to be like 2 tablespoons.
Alright, I'll probably cut some of this. I'm gonna chop this up a little bit more finer though. Oh, there's another question. Says,
He likes to be with Dad in now.
what are your proudest
He's making you sit down.
as a couple? With Nick Cannon? Nah, not with Nick Cannon. Not with Nick Cannon. We
What
older
with
than
Nick
that.
What you said with Nick Cannon?
I guess the movies that loving that. The Notebook. The Notebook wasn't with Nick Cannon.
No, that wasn't with Nick Cannon.
No. And Loving Basketball definitely. Nick Cannon, I think he's too young for that.
No, Nick Cannon is older than us, but he's
Always Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Love Don't Cost a Thing. Which one was that?
Oh, so it's what's up, Alicia?
But what was the next question?
What is your proudest? What are your proudest as a couple? I guess he meant like what's our proudest moments as a couple?
Go ahead.
One of my proudest is beating the statistic as a teenager, as a teen parent.
Facts.
Like we did that. And I'm
Yeah.
proud of that. Like I'm proud of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we
as
proved a
man.
lot of people wrong.
Yeah, we proved a lot of people wrong. A lot of people expected us to just
Fall on our face.
fall on our face and not do right by Maya as
Right.
a teenager,
Oh,
let alone even stay together.
yeah. I think my proudest
Yeah, you see, I'm
moment is surviving the hurdles. My kids, of course, the home births, and really reaching that point of great communication. That's my proudest moment.
Facts.
Cause I think that like when you were together with a person for a long time, you kind of become almost like siblings. right? And how easy is it for you to argue with your brother or your sister, right? When you're together, as long as we are, that's easy to argue with each other. And I think like when I as a man learn how to navigate that and compromise and
Yeah.
pick my battles and learn not when to say anything or learn when to say the right thing.
Or when to just walk away.
When to walk away, give her space, right? I think those are my proudest moments because that's the reality of relationships. You're gonna argue, you're gonna go through rough things. Oh, why, man? Stop acting up. You want to get down. You know, when I learned that those are my proudest moments. Now that 35 years old, I give a lot of younger dudes advice. A lot of younger dudes I work with. And especially dudes that's in early marriages about communication. I think that's my proudest. Like to be in a marriage where I can say, all right, we don't argue much. We have our little situations, but we don't argue much. We know when to walk away. We know when not to say hurtful things.
Yeah. When we was teenagers, that was like,
right, you just
we was trying to win.
You listen,
yeah,
you listening to respond.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm listening.
Actually listening.
Sometimes I'm upset, of course. And she's upset, of course, but
we learn to be
right. It don't go past the night or past the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We learn to become emotionally intelligent with each other.
That's my proudest thing about being married. Like,
yes.
learning how to be
I
emotionally
agree.
intelligent.
Yeah. That took some time. That definitely took some time, but in the long run.
Get back here.
I want to say your name right. Is it Senjuro? Is that the name? Senjuro. What's up, Senjuro? I think I still said it wrong, but what's up? And Valerie. Said I like learning basketball, y'all. My proudest moment for y'all as a couple was watching y'all as teen parents too. Yeah. That's a fact because we grew a lot. We grew a lot as teen parents.
Alicia, she's seen a lot.
She's seen a lot, yeah.
She's seen a lot.
What marriage advice would y'all give a young couple going through some issues? It's not as serious as you would like to believe it is. Like, if you have a problem with each other, you guys can get through it if you just listen to each other. Listen, and sometimes don't respond. Like, give yourself give it where it's like there's a pause. Like, all right, I'll give you 2 minutes to talk. And I'm just giving an example. I'll give you like 2 minutes to talk. I'll listen, right? But don't listen just to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna respond to that because I feel a way about this, and this.
Right. Because I think everybody could be like that, especially when you're young. Practice emotional maturity.
Yeah. And understand it's a responsibility being with a person. You're responsible for that person's emotions just as much as they're responsible for yours.
Right. I think like she said, try not to respond. Try not to listen and respond, but listen to actual the problem. Listen to someone's actual feelings. Even if you feel the feelings is invalid, right? Learn to hear it out. My father-in-law taught me that, right? About listening to people's feelings even when you feel like they're invalid.
Yeah.
Right? And he learned that from going through rough things. You know what I mean? With her mom. So, I think that's very important. And getting to that point where you with everything like she said is not that serious, You're gonna survive. This boy, man. Here's a mama's boy. You're gonna survive it if you allow yourself to survive it. If you whatever detrimental you tell yourself is gonna be detrimental to you.
Yeah.
Whatever positive you tell yourself, you can grow through. You understand? So be positive, go through it. Tough times happen to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And get couples counseling.
Oh
You know what I mean?
my
Because
gosh,
sometimes we don't know how to express ourselves or say the right things. And I think early on in your relationship, if you're willing to get couple counseling, that could be professionally. It could be an elder couple you look up to that navigated some marriage traumas, things like that. But spiritual counselors, pastors, things like that. But I think trying to, kind of getting someone to hear you out, and if not weekly, monthly, because things build up, right? Things build up in a marriage where, she might feel away and didn't say anything. I might feel away and didn't say anything, and then, one little thing and we boiling over. Like we get, people is human, we human, so you get tensed up over things. Like yesterday, I felt like she lost a whole envelope full of money.
every time something gets lost, I lost it. Every time.
Listen, I felt like they lost a whole envelope of money in here. I'm at work all day, so, and I know where I left the money at, right? I'm like, look, there's no way possible we're gonna turn this into maybe you left this somewhere else, right? That was just my attitude. It's not possible you're gonna turn it into that, because I know where I left the money at, for sure. And I'm like, look, so did you ever see the money in the envelope sitting here in this place?
And I did.
Right.
I
So,
did. But
right, I was frustrated, right? And I just went and did my thing,
yeah.
right? And then still, it turned into like almost a argument, right? And Maya's there, and I'm like, Maya, when the last time you heard us argue?
Just
Hate
because
when they make me do that. Don't ask me nothing.
When the last time you heard us argue?
Why he
We
asked for that.
we haven't even argued.
We argued, but sometimes we're not at the point where we argue and we're like, ah, la, la, la. We can argue at a low tone and nobody will even know that we're in here arguing. Because sometimes the argument is just a disagreement between us. And we had a disagreement and he doesn't remember it because we don't do it that much.
Look,
So
we got questions still.
Oh, there's
So, all right,
questions?
answer that though.
he didn't remember and I'm like, yo, we had an argument. So what happened, he put it in a
She
drawer.
lost the money, y'all.
I didn't lose the money.
A whole
I
envelope
did
full
not,
of money.
Hold on.
Let me tell you something.
Nah, get out
They
the
was-
room, my
they was-
man.
they was about to go
He
without
didn't-
internet
I
and
did not lose no money. He lost it, right? What he did was,
I lost
when
it.
we
Wow.
got into the argument, right? He got upset. The money was in the drawer.
No.
He slammed the drawer.
Maya, did we argue?
She didn't hear it. He slammed the drawer.
Nope.
He slammed the drawer, and when he slammed the drawer, the trajectory of him slamming the drawer, the money flew to the back of the drawer.
I'm too tired to argue when I'm coming from work.
Listen,
What are you
cut it
talking
out,
about?
my man. He
The
like,
argument
right
couldn't
now.
have been that bad.
Look, it
Look.
wasn't that bad. He just was frustrated. So you open a drawer, and and when he did that, the money flew to the back of the drawer.
The envelope flew
The envelope flew to the back of the drawer. Because when we pulled that, Maya's like, you sure it's not at the back of the drawer? I'm like, I don't know, Maya. Maya looks, it's at the back of the drawer. It's behind the
Listen,
drawer.
I know they was gonna take some shorts. We didn't find that
It
money.
only took me like a few seconds to find it.
And then he's like, oh, you did it when you opened the drawer. My man, how is it I did it when I opened the drawer? The only logical thing is when he slammed the drawer, the money flew to the back of the drawer. But it's still my fault. Now, the question that somebody asked, we're going to answer that question.
Listen, you sided with Sasha. All right.
Exactly. Thank you. Listen, you be knowing. You know. So,
As a wife and parent who's also a homebody, what's a big tip to keep it fresh still?
I would say plan indoor dates.
Yeah.
Indoor dates.
Yeah, you don't gotta go outside.
You do not have to go outside to enjoy each other. Like, wait, what is that?
Can I help you?
Man, don't bring that work tiredness home. Nope. She said, yes, thank you. But
I don't bring no
he
work.
don't bring that home. He don't. He really don't.
I just be too tired. She give me a massage every night, so
I
I
do.
can't even recall an argument. I can't
It
recall
was-
the last time we had an
It was
argument.
a dispute about me being on them. Remember that night where you was like, I need to be on them more, and like we kind of got into it about it, And he was like, listen, I'm not here, so you gotta be on them about what they supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And when I had cut him off, he got frustrated. He went in the bathroom and he slammed the drawer. And when he slammed the drawer, he dashed the money to the back of the drawer, but he don't want to remember
like
that.
Lil Wayne said in the courtroom. I don't recall that. But anyway,
But yeah, back to the question, indoor dates.
Yeah.
I think like it's underrated. Like you should, I mean, yeah, right? It's like underrated. Like
at home dates.
At home dates. Like, yo, like when you put the kids to sleep, you can lock your room door, turn on. We used to do that. Remember, we used to turn on YouTube, right? And we had like a Bluetooth speaker. We would turn on. Y'all gotta lower your voices because I'm talking over y'all.
Send them upstairs.
What are they saying?
He just, you know, when Yanni was in her stage and she would be calling everything and everybody stupid.
Oh, stop saying stupid. Then stop playing with the lights. So we would turn on YouTube and we would put this like club lighting on, right? And then we would have like a speaker,
Right.
and we would play music, and we would
And
dress
dance.
up.
Yeah, we would dress
We
up
would
like
dress up like we was going to the club,
and
and
dance.
we dance, right?
Get
in
your
the room.
hookah, your bottle, whatever you want to
Yep.
do,
And
and just vibe out and dance with each other in the
Facts.
house. You know what I mean? The kids is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You go in your garage if you got a garage, or your living room, or your bedroom, whatever it is,
Yep.
and
dance.
just vibe.
Just
you know,
vibe with each
dance.
other.
I think that'll keep things fresh.
Mhm.
Also, you know, as a man, I think changing things up, try not to be the same old. You know, try to do something different for your wife. You know, communication. Talk about fun times.
Mhm.
Talk about times where you guys experience things. And also,
I think there's this thing that I seen on I think like Netflix and chill moments where you
Right.
just sitting and you watching Netflix. Sorry, Maya.
I really agree about the dancing thing though, because like we used to do that all the time. We used to like turn on the music. We would go in the room, turn on the music. Like she said, turn on the lights. Like on YouTube, they have these lights that was like club lights, like they flicker different colors.
Mhm.
And like we would turn the music on and dance and drink and just enjoy each other. You know,
Yeah.
and like I would like set up the table for dinner. So we would eat dinner first. I would lay out her dress, lay out some heels. I would get dressed up in a like a nice like casual fit. You know, she get dressed. You know, we should come to dinner. We would eat dinner in the house. Like a nice special dinner. Look, you know, you could look up something new, make a dinner. Honestly, like maybe like 2 years ago for our anniversary, that's what I did. I think like we really didn't have it to go out, and the kids was there and everything. I did like on the back deck. I did like
Sorry,
on the back deck. I did like a table candlelight dinner. I did something different though. I had the grill flamed up with lobster on the grill. I did a conch salad. I did some lamb chops. She did macaroni and cheese, and then we brought that together. We ate, and then we went into the garage. We turned the music on, turned the lights off. The kids was away, and we danced. You know, we danced with each other all night, and you know, just vibed out. We talked. You know, like be friends, man.
cook
like,
with each other.
like while you're in a relationship, be friends. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
don't
to-
forget that, because like
Be
you know
friends.
sometimes having kids and everything, you find yourself being so caught up in the life that you created, your family, and you'll start to forget what it's like.
So I said,
as a couple.
we said like people change.
Mhm.
You know what didn't change between us? What I think that works was, like I said, that first time this before we was boyfriend and girlfriend. We went. I sent my brethren to her class to pick up out of class, and we left school together about 2:00, and we sat in it was like Dunkin' Donuts, something like that. We sat in like Dunkin' Donuts, I think, from
Yeah.
2 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Just talking.
talking. 7 p.m. It was
It was
dark.
7. It was
It was
dark.
dark by the time I walked to
My
the
mom
bus stop.
called me like, "Where the hell you at?" I'm
Right,
like, "Oh,
I
I
mean-
gotta go home."
Like, we didn't leave school to go home early. We sat and
No.
just talked.
Yeah.
Shared stories, got to know each other. I think companionship is the biggest thing. But that don't change, right? I used to drive truck. I used to deliver all day while I drove the truck. I used to leave the house at 4:30 a.m. She would wake up, she would get my lunch ready. We would be on the phone from 4:30 a.m. to about when I had to go in and check in about 5:30 a.m. Right? And then at 5, and then when I left out of work at like 6, I loaded up my truck and hit the road to deliver. From about, she might have went back to sleep because Riri was a baby at the time. She might have breastfed Riri, went back to sleep. But by 9 a.m. we was on the phone all day to 2:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Right? Even now when I go to work, I'm out the house 6 in the morning. If she sleep, by the time I get on the road 6:30, she's on the phone with me. And we on the phone. Like, that's just how it is. So, like, people, somebody asked me the other day, like, oh, you guys don't get tired of each other? How long you been together? And I'm like, communication. Communication.
Yeah. Communication
You know-
doesn't just extend to y'all arguments and when y'all upset with each other. It's like talk
Right.
to each other about anything. Like,
Right, and then like get through arguments, right? Like it's okay. It's okay to have a disagreement with somebody. Like I never forget. I had a
I need the garbage.
I had like a
Ginger.
lawsuit
Pass
I
me
was
a
going
ginger.
through, right? And
Somebody-
I was like suing
wait.
someone. And
Val
and-
said,
and
"Where'd you get that from?" Get what from? Sorry. Get what from? Said, "Where'd you get that from?" Like the dancing. Like where did we get the dancing from, or what? Sorry, because we moving around, so we're
yeah,
not
until
seeing.
she
some of
right
the
there, I'm
comments.
gonna finish talking.
Yeah.
Where I was at.
You said the lawsuit.
Oh yeah, I was suing someone and like these lawyers, they was like going, my lawyer and the other lawyers like going back and forth. It was like kind of intense. And then after the deposition was over, they was talking about eating hummus,
Yeah.
right? And they was both Jewish, so they was like talking about eating hummus and Passover. And I'm like, it was like nothing happened. And I'm not gonna lie, I brought that home with me, right? And I'm like, all right, you know, yeah, we gotta have a tough conversation, but like we can go through that, and then I'll come back later, like, you know, not like nothing happened, but right, like okay, we got through it. Like let's just go back to like let's watch something together. Like, yo, you wanna watch this TV show?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like,
remember that y'all love
that's
each other.
important.
Like we
That's
used to
important.
do that. Like yo, like we
My
used to-
mother always said that to me. Remember that y'all love each other. Remember that y'all love each other. Remember that y'all love each other. So that also, you know, as I matured, it started to mean something.
She said all that romantic things you was doing for Saj.
My parents were together for a long time, so I learned some from them. And then I also learned things that I just, you know, things, picking up things, right? Like things that we like, things that I know that she liked. You know, we used to, in our 20s, before we got married, like the summer before we got married, we clubbed Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We used to club 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And we were, and like
That
we,
was our thing.
we
We
was
loved
a
to dance
we
with
was a
each other.
couple in the club that they would have the big camera and the spotlight on us with the lights, right? Taco Tuesdays, comedy night Wednesdays, Friday we going out, Saturday we going out, Sundays was oldie days. Like I said, my father-in-law used to take us to the club. Like we clubbed a lot. So once we started having a lot of kids, we wasn't able to club, and I knew that was our thing. So I try to bring that back to life, right? You know, in the
Yeah.
house. You know, like somebody asked about being a homebody. Bring that to life. You know what I mean? Bring that to life. You know what I mean? Go into your room that's a little private. Turn on the music after the kids is in the bed and vibe out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The music ain't gotta be too loud. It gotta be low. Just vibe. Get you a
Yeah.
hookah.
Intimacy doesn't
Put your
always have
outfit
to be-
on. Right. Talk about things that bring y'all to life. You can talk about the future. Like one of the things I remember, one of the things we used to always talk about was being in a house like the house we in right now.
No
that,
lie,
That
yeah.
kept us alive together. Like
When we was kids.
we was in the apartment that my parents gave us, and we had 4 kids in it.
Yeah. 4.
Right? my parents gave me that place,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I moved there with my parents when I was 5, right? So you could imagine that the place was kind of run down after a while.
Yeah.
So we would just like talk about like, yo, we're gonna get here one day. We're gonna get to this place.
We was like, we gonna get a Benz, everything.
Yeah.
Like we was just
Yeah,
like,
that was our big thing. Yo, we gonna buy a white Benz one day.
yep,
You know, we bought a white Benz,
yep.
right? We gonna
Everything
live
that
in
we
a-
said we was gonna do, we did
yeah.
so far, and we still do that. Like
My youngest, except for him, he's the youngest, but my youngest before him has his own room.
yeah,
Right? Like these are things that we spoke on when we was kids, and when we was young adults, and when we was adults just trying to get to certain levels, pray together, keep God first. That's a big thing. Keep God first in your relationship, no matter what.
absolutely.
If you have that spiritual bond with each other, I think a lot of things is easily to get over, right? Some people like and like for the men, I want to talk to my men right now.
Dr. Cutty's boy, darling.
Nope.
Give him
Mama's
some
boy.
snack. I can't do what
Y'all
I
need
need to do.
to get a snack and take him
Yeah.
somewhere to eat. Get some cookie.
Give him
Give him a
Yeah.
cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Boy, man.
what I was saying? I
You
forgot.
saying this to your men, to the men.
That's what she always remember. I lose everything, she finds it. But anyway,
See, y'all heard it. We got it on camera.
oh, she played.
Lose everything. I find it. Y'all see? Y'all see?
She lost the money for sure.
He lose everything.
She lost the money for sure.
Find it.
Anyway. I want to say this to the men and women too, right? If you get mad at your spouse, don't find somebody else to talk to about them,
Yes.
right? And matter of fact, this is for the women too. Don't talk to your homegirl about your husband.
Yeah.
Don't, my men, don't talk to another female. Don't talk to your friends about your woman,
Yeah.
right? Talk to your
Talk to
spouse.
them.
Talk to your spouse about your issue. You
Yeah.
understand? I think that's a big thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I think that's a big thing.
I know a lot of the times, especially being a woman, women, we feel like, I gotta talk to my girls about this. But honestly, your best friend is supposed to be your husband. So if you got a problem with your husband, go to your husband about it, because the only person who's gonna be able to fix that is your husband anyway. Because the problem is with him. You could talk to your friends, and then your friends is gonna give an opinion, but at the end of the day, they're gonna be on your side, regardless, because it's by default. So you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I got a problem with him, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, girl, and then they're gonna be mad at him. They're gonna be giving him the looks and whatever the case may be later on, like, I know what you did, I know what you said to my girl, and then it's like, it creates more of a problem. Like it's like blowing a bubble.
And people put their
feelings into.
They put their insecurities, their feelings, they put their things on you. It might not even be that serious what you're going through.
Yeah.
People might put that on you. So I think keeping some of your relationship stuff to yourself. You know who you take it to? Take it to your counselor.
Take it to God.
Take it to God, right? But take it if you really want to talk to somebody, get you a couples counselor, a marriage counselor, something like that. Somebody that can sit there and mediate and let you both get it off your chest.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the best advice somebody gave me was like, yo, couples counseling, stuff like that. I think that's important because a lot of times we bring our childhood traumas into our relationship.
Yeah.
We don't know how to communicate.
Learn behavior
right?
too.
I was at work yesterday and I was with a therapist and she the therapist was talking about, she was saying that she was like talking to all of us and she was saying that how she grew up in a house where like her father yelled and screamed and cursed a lot, and like whenever like her and her friends is cursing a lot, one of the friends, she didn't grow up like that where her parents didn't yell at all, she kind of like gets frantic, like she can't deal with it, right? And it just made me think like, how people grow up differently, and I think like it's just an eye opener, right? Like sometimes you grow up in an environment where you think it's something that's normal.
And it's
And
not.
it's not, right? You gotta find out how other people communicate.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I grew up in an environment where my family didn't argue. They didn't really speak about how they felt.
Right. They kind of
They just
pushed
push
it
it to
under
the
the
side.
rug. Pushed
Like,
it under the rug. You know what I mean? I kind of grew up in where my parents would argue, and they would argue loud. You know what I mean?
conflict brings clarity.
Right? I always believe that conflict brings clarity. I think sometimes, right, because it's about emotional intelligence, I think sometimes you gotta go through the hard conversations to get to a calm point,
Yeah.
right? Because sometimes feelings don't get expressed. But I think it has to be a balance,
Yeah.
right? So when we first got together, I kind of was like a yeller and an aggressor, right? And then after a while, I kind of learned how to calm it down. Like, all right, I don't have to be agitated,
Yeah.
right? I have to learn how to listen to what's going on.
Yeah.
I think that's important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody said something. Let me see what they said.
We tell Maya that all the time. Like, you know, you getting older, you gotta understand the emotional intelligence.
Somebody said, man, I love how y'all are. I'm trying to find my person. Yeah, I mean, God willing, you find your person.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, I feel the same way. I dislike when people talk about relationship problems to their homeboy or homegirl. Like, keep that between y'all.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
You know, keep your stuff between y'all. It's not for outside people, especially when you marry or when you're in a serious relationship.
Yeah, something that you want to work.
Something you want to work. It's not for everybody. People deal with things too differently, and it's about y'all too.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? Now,
relationship.
if you're gonna bring it to a couple or a counselor that has navigated long-term relationship problems, that could be different, right? Because those people can actually give you a perspective, right? Especially like it's a couple that we really like watching. That's been married for like maybe like 40 years. We was watching on YouTube. I forgot their name, but they're an older couple. And I started watching them often. I started watching them often and seeing how they navigated things and how they got through hardships. Because every relationship you're gonna experience hardships. Like, it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be right. You know, you gotta love through the hard times. I think we in a time now where everybody feel kind of like they have options. And like, all right, yeah, I could go over here. I could go over there. And I don't care.
Yeah, and social media do it to you too.
It's
and
cool. It's cool to have options. That's cool. But how important are the people? How important is that person to you, right? And no one's perfect. And can you make it through whatever y'all going through, right? And then what's on the other side of it, right? It's like it's always greatness on the other side of struggle.
Sometimes, like when we argue, I'll ask myself, is the problem bigger than what we are?
Right.
Like,
I had to start doing that.
Like, is it bigger than us?
My mom kind of helped me. Like weigh that out, like and look at things like that too. Like, you know, is it bigger than you know what we stand for, who we are, and
Everything that we feel.
right? Is it bigger than that, or is this something, or is this just the moment you feel and what you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sometimes it's just a moment, and you got to realize that, like, is this a forever problem, or is it just a now problem?
Right.
And if it's a now problem, then it's like, okay, right now I'm feeling this way, but I might not feel this way later.
Right.
Like, what's ways to help me not feel this way
And
later?
there's no point in, and so when you realize that, right, emotional maturity is understanding that, right? I'm feeling that way right now, so I shouldn't say something or do something that's gonna lead to future pain or future problems,
And give me that.
right? You know, so that's where I got to. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Taurus. I'm very stubborn, very headstrong, very what's the word I want to use?
Boisterous.
Very boisterous, but that's not the word. I want to say very committed to what I believe. Right?
Passionate.
Very passionate. There you go. Very passionate. Right? And I can say things very harshly. And I'm hard on people. Right? I'm very hard on myself. I'm very hard on myself. So I'm hard on people as well. Right? And I had to learn how to change my perspective on my expectations, or even how, like, I'm looking at my perspective on how I'm looking at the situation in the moment, right? Because later on, right, I could kind of analyze it and be like, whatever, right? It's not that bad, right? So I think that's important, to understand yourself, and not just fly
After
off the
dinner,
handle,
Riri.
not just. Don't get in the habit of saying something because your feelings is hurt. If your
Yeah,
feelings
you
is
want
hurt,
to hurt
and
somebody.
you know you want to hurt somebody, take a dial back at that moment, because it ain't gonna benefit you.
What's going on?
Somebody wrote something.
Hurt people will hurt people.
Yeah, my friend made a mistake and told her homeboy about her situation with her girlfriend, and when she came back around him, he was asking her if they still had problems, like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people want to be in your business.
Yeah.
People want to be in your
Sometimes
business.
people listen just because they want to hear your problems. They don't want to help you fix your problems. They just want to hear it.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, some people want to help you, but some people don't. Some people enjoy hearing problems because they have problems. That's just how it is. But yeah, you know, build on your relationship with communication, build a friendship, build a bond, and then get to a point where you always ask yourself, is what we're going through right now worth breaking this bond?
Yeah,
If the
forever.
answer is no, work through it, have a tough conversation, right? Even if you're mad, sometimes texting each other and writing things down can work, because it gives you a moment to think about what you're saying and think about what you're reading before just responding.
And a lot of people don't respond well to tone.
Right.
So sometimes text messages be the best way to communicate
Right.
sometimes, because it's like, okay, I don't hear a tone.
But
It's
you
just-
can, but sometimes people
you
can text.
can.
You can text in a tone.
You can.
So I think still just you know, analyzing what you're going through and outweighing and making sure it's not, you know, if it's compromising who you are as a person, as a being, then yeah. If you feel like, yo, you know what, I can't be who I want to be like this, and it's difficult, then of course you might have to walk away from that situation.
Yeah.
But if you feel like, it's not that serious, you know what? Like, I thought about it, I worked it out in my mind, and I think I can, you know, this is my person or whatever. Learn how to work through it, because you're going to have tough situations.
And then, like, sometimes too, you gotta sometimes just understand that it's not. Sometimes it might not even just be the person that you with that you having the issue. Sometimes it's just your circumstances around you that creates the issue, especially in a man, because you know, as a man, I'm not a man, but like we've grown together, and it's been times where like our life wasn't perfect, and it was like him as a man, I seen that it weighed on him. So like sometimes you gotta leave room for the frustrations that come out. Like sometimes, like when we was going through what we was going through, he would be frustrated, and I would ask him a question, and he would lash out at me. And then it would be like, damn, like, why are you doing that to me? I didn't do anything to you. Like, I'm just asking you a question. And then I had to look at the situation as a whole. Like, look, like, we down and out right now. He's a man. He doesn't want to see his family in this.
Right.
And it brought me back, too. Like, where it's like, all right, let me come back to understanding, like, look.
Understanding it will carry a relationship a long way.
Fact.
Appreciation, my father told me that. He said, yo, sometimes people just need to
I say that all the
be
time.
acknowledged and appreciated. So
Yeah.
appreciation and understanding will carry any relationship, not just husband and wife, but friendships, you know, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. It would carry a relationship a
How much
long
ginger
way.
you need, Maya?
So learn how to understand and be appreciative, bro. Because life is gonna be challenging regardless. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
gonna always go through something. It's gonna always be tough.
I think somebody wrote something too.
Let me see.
I'm loving this. Y'all communicating with us, and we appreciate that. Oh, think about it, clean up the area.
Yeah, I feel like emotional intelligence is a big thing in relationships.
Almost cut my finger.
Yes. Emotional intelligence is a big thing in life, period. People, not too many people have emotional intelligence.
Think you good with the knife?
I think we should switch this subject though.
Why?
No, can we said enough on it? On just relationships. I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way. I want people to feel. I just want people to feel
Like this is a safe space.
yeah, it's a
This
safe
is-
space.
Yeah.
Like we ain't trying to make it seem like we perfect
Because
because
it's not.
we ain't right. Like I told you, we had a whole discussion with that yesterday.
Yeah,
Right?
that was
We had
yesterday.
like a whole situation because the envelope full of money was missing, and it's like there's no way. There's no way. Look, we still not even agreeing. So who fault is
You
it?
did it. Just accept it, my man. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Be like,
Me personally,
Sasha,
I feel like
I
she just want to blame
apologize.
me, but
you just wanted to blame me. You
I'm not
did
even
it.
here all day, and I put the money in the certain
You
space.
slammed the drawer. The money was in the
I
drawer.
didn't slam the drawer.
You slammed the drawer, my man. It's okay.
I don't even slam things. So
Oh my goodness. You slammed the drawer yesterday. See? You don't even remember.
I didn't slam nothing. I come in the house too sore to slam anything.
Oh man, this man here.
If I slammed it, I didn't mean to slam it. It was just a little strength. It
He's
was
the
a little
brute.
strength.
This is brutish strength. Tajay gets that from YouTube.
But
Tajay's a
yeah,
little brute.
yeah, just learn to compromise. Learn to. But even after that, I think like 30 minutes after that, we was watching a TV show.
Yeah, we
together,
did.
Right?
Yeah.
We sat down and watched the TV show together.
That wasn't that serious
So-
to sit back and be mad at each
Right,
other all
and
night.
that's-
We found it.
Right? I deal with not just Sarge like that, right? Me and my brother get in a whole argument, right? And I'll call him back 20, 30 minutes later to talk about something else. Like, yo, bro, you seen this situation now? Right? Like, and I think that's important, right? Not let every little thing dictate your relationship. It's okay to have a disagreement.
Oh yeah, no, you read that.
But it's Saturday night. What y'all getting into tonight? Talk to us.
Yeah.
Tell us some things.
I would definitely like to know what y'all getting into. Usually we would want to go out to eat, and like, cause that's like a new thing that we into now. We go out to like different lounge and restaurants, because at first we came out here and we thought that Georgia food was trash, but we learned that it's not. Reading my book, of course. Like we usually like try different places, and I'm not gonna lie, like when we go further from where we at, like there's some good food out here. There's some really, really good food out here. What book you reading? Matter of fact, I know you be reading some crazy books, so don't even write it. We might get us in trouble on YouTube. I definitely think y'all should make a channel about where y'all be going, like just recording the restaurants y'all be going to. Yeah. I think we're gonna start doing that too, cause they be lit. Like some of the places be lit, and then some of the places is just really nice. It's really elegant looking. I gotta chop this too, man. I'm talking to y'all. Every time I talk to y'all, dinner takes way longer than it would normally take. And I love talking to y'all. I have fun doing this. This is why we get on here with y'all, huh?
You mince it or you just
Mince? No, cut that a little bit smaller. Let me do it. Maya, you could talk to the people then.
I don't know what to talk about with y'all to keep it a buck. I came in here and when I do this I get focused.
Yeah, like, oh, so what is some of y'all, because I know we in November now, so what's some of y'all plans for Thanksgiving? What's some of the meals y'all gonna make? What is, You know your menu. What's our menu? What y'all want?
I didn't even think we was really gonna do the steak this year.
Yeah, right. We might not, but we still gonna cook something.
The way food prices is, it's like this another scandal.
There's always a sale for Thanksgiving. I know I'm making baked macaroni and cheese. I do that.
You gotta make pie.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely making sweet potato pie. I'm making baked mac and cheese. I'll probably make rice and peas.
Curry goat was requested, so I guess that's on the menu.
Curry goat.
That sounds stupid good.
Oh yeah, I haven't
I
made
know,
curry goat in a
I-
minute.
We was talking about goat the other day. That might have to be.
A thing on the menu. Oh, my New York fam.
Man, thank y'all for being transparent. I'm not doing much this weekend. I'm enjoying this live. I want to know what ingredients Maya using in the orange chicken.
Oh,
And Alicia said I'm putting in my order for one pie, please. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Wait. I'm getting better because I was sick, but I just got a cough. But so what do you want to know? Like, do you want to know the batter or the sauce itself?
they don't even know that it's a batter. You just gotta tell them.
Oh well, yeah. So the chicken, when you fry it, you gotta fry it in like a batter. It's like, so it's like a batter type thing. The batter is nothing crazy. The batter is like cornstarch, pepper, flour, and salt. Yeah, I think that's really it. With the chicken, I usually, the recipe I had seen, it was like don't season the chicken at all because you have the sauce, but
We season our chicken over there.
I don't trust that. So I put like garlic and onion, just garlic and onion. You don't gotta go crazy because yeah, the flavor is in the sauce, but I put garlic and onion. And in the sauce itself, I put orange juice, I put sugar, I put brown sugar and regular sugar, whatever sugar your choice. We use cane sugar, and so I said orange juice, sugar, no salt in the sauce, soy sauce, it's like chili flakes, and I put cornstarch in that too to make it thick. I also put
Babe,
vinegar.
that come clean as oil.
I put vinegar in it too to give it like it's sweet, tangy. And if you want, it's up to y'all. Y'all could put sesame seeds in it if y'all like it like that.
I'm not big on sesame seeds, so that's why she didn't do it.
Yeah. So you don't have no flavor.
Sesame seed definitely has flavor.
You can have no flavor. Like my grandfather, he used to we used to go over to his house every Monday to hang out, and like one time he had me try like these burger buns with sesame seed. Me and Yanni, it was my first time eating it, and it had no flavor. The bread was good, but it just had no flavor. It was like there was nothing different. I don't understand it.
So I just do ground ginger and white pepper on the chicken. You make orange chicken before?
Yeah, I cook dinner every night. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we cook dinner every night. Yeah. Or every other night because we're a family that believes in leftovers. So we cook dinner every night or every other night. I don't know why people don't like sesame seed bread. It tastes regular.
It really does. I think it's just your head. Because it tastes regular.
Alright, let me put this
Or
here.
maybe the brand. Ground ginger.
Where your dad went? He just left us.
I think he went to go help Yanni with Tatum. Okay, yeah, I got my recipe right here. So it's like I said, sugar, vinegar, soy sauce, cornstarch, chili flakes, garlic and ginger. That's what I forgot. So yeah, it's like garlic and ginger. I use fresh garlic and fresh ginger, but you can use powder if you want. I think it fresh tastes better. So if you try it, I recommend it fresh. But
Yeah.
what I do recommend though, probably if you're doing garlic fresh, probably get garlic paste, because if you don't want the chunks and stuff on it, like get garlic paste.
I was
They said,
I'm still with you.
yeah, that's what mine said. It said, y'all said your favorite vacation was Jamaica. I live in Jamaica. Where did you guys go? Oh, we went all over Jamaica. Yeah, every part. Every part. Kingston, Ochi, Mobe, Negril,
St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth. Where we went? There's somewhere else we went, and I'm just not remembering. Portland. We've been to, well, we didn't make it to Reach Falls, but we wanted to go to Reach Falls. We've been to Blue Hole. We've been, big up St. Elizabeth. Gun. Word. Big up to St. Elizabeth. Where?
St. Elizabeth is a special place.
It is a special place.
Yeah.
It is. It's a nice place. Real country living, and it's nice though. Like like when we went, we went to
if you're a
family.
tourist, you can just walk around there without a problem.
Clean the oil.
You can go to places.
And you feel comfortable there.
Yeah, you feel
Sorry,
comfortable.
what's
You
that?
won't get bothered. You can enjoy yourself. Clean the oil. Put it in there. No. Put it
No.
in that other big one.
Like,
put it in that big one.
change it out into the butter bowl, and then, or unless you want to dash that and just put a whole new thing of oil, because that's kind of.
Hold on, I should tell you. Yeah, but St. Elizabeth is nice. Kingston is nice. I think each part offers a little different.
Yeah.
You're from Jamaica, you can tell us. But like from our experience, Kingston is like business. But you have some nice parties and you could do. Mobe is like for really clubbing and having a good time in the clubs.
Yeah.
Ocho Rios is for adventures.
Yeah.
Westmoreland is you just want to relax.
And find the beauty in Jamaica.
Right.
It's so beautiful in Westmoreland.
Portland is also for relaxing and country living. It's very acclimated with the Rasta community.
Yeah.
So you get the vibe out like that. And
Come now.
what else? St. Thomas is like kind of it's like a little mix between Ochi and Kingston. Because it's in between, you can do a little bit of business, but you can have a little bit of venture.
You want to light it?
Hanover is like, Hanover I think and Falmouth to me is a lot. Hanover is like a lot of rain, but it's nice, a lot of nice houses. If you want to build a nice house in Hanover. I don't know. Somebody else who's Jamaican in there, let us know what you think.
Yeah, what's some of your favorite places to go? Here, you do it. To Jamaica. I want to go to Reach Falls. That's like a place that I really want to go to. That's important. Yeah, you see it like turns off. Like
You washed the stove?
wash it.
Did you clean it?
Did you clean it?
No, not yesterday.
Usually this happens when she clean it with.
Oh, what in the
I
world?
don't know what's going on with that.
All right. Keep it turning. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know what's going on with
Distracted. The stove was just having a mind of its own. Like we have family in Kingston. We have family in different parts of Jamaica. Period.
that. St. Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth. Yeah, I need the oil. Can you get me the stuff for the? Sorry, I just didn't get it.
We're not having a family like Ocho Rios.
Not in Ochi. Not in Ochi.
Ochi is like fun. Me and Sasha go to Ochi all the time.
You want to dry that?
It's gonna dry on its own.
To
That's
have
not
fun.
fire on.
We've brought the kids there for 2 weeks straight. We've stood in, like we went to Jamaica for like 3.5 weeks straight. We brought the kids. We stood in Kingston for some time. We stood in Ocho Rios
You
for
out
some
of the camera,
like 2 weeks. Stood in Ocho Rios for like 2 weeks. We stood in St. Elizabeth for a couple days.
Yeah, our kids loved it though, because they was able to see goats and just like, you know, be able to go to the beach. The beach was like right up the road from where we was at.
Where you at in Jamaica? Where you at in Jamaica? Whoever said that. Like, they said it was from Jamaica. They was in
Yeah,
Jamaica.
they're in Jamaica. They're in Jamaica, right? Oh yeah, they live in Jamaica.
Yeah, so where you at? And maybe we'll visit
Visit you,
that area, you know?
and you could show us
Yeah.
some.
So we
fun.
never been to a resort in Jamaica.
I've never been. Yeah,
Right.
we never been.
And then our youngest 3 haven't been there. So Riri, Tajay, and Tatum haven't been to Jamaica.
I was pregnant
So
with Riri.
I'm definitely
but-
planning on taking them next year. So that's something you can look forward to seeing. We definitely gonna take the kids.
Yeah.
Another, I think that's probably our favorite place to go, Jamaica though. Like hands down.
Yeah. That's home.
Yeah, you get to really experience the culture and the people. Me and Maya got some fun. I think we talked about this last time. We're gonna post some videos of that though.
Sorry, can we get the spatula?
I really miss it.
Yeah.
I was real young, but I miss it. It was a real nice experience.
Yeah. Definitely
You
was
want the
the
metal one?
I don't really need it.
Because it's easier to chop.
We were saying to cook with us, and this whole time we just been talking to y'all.
Right?
So now we actually cooking.
Yeah, show them.
We was just preparing everything.
Yeah. I don't think they can see that. Yeah. So I'm just oiling up the pan. Like this is what we do. Like when we chill and like when we have family and friends over, we'll be sitting and we'll be talking for like most of the time, and then we're cooking. Like it'll be taking us forever to make a meal, but when the meal is made, it's good. It's always worth it. So I got like a whole pot of rice that I'ma just toss on here.
Oh, I forgot to say too, when you batter the chicken, you gotta leave it in the fridge for a little bit. Just a little bit.
Turn down this fire a bit. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Like
Medium low.
medium, yeah. Medium. I should have got a spoon. I want to get a wok. It's a wok. It's like a certain
Somebody
pan
said something.
that is
I know- hold on.
shaped like it's like this. It's like shaped like this, and that's what Chinese people usually use to like.
Whoa, hold on. Let me look it up.
I've never been to Jamaica, but my favorite place to go is Aruba.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're dying to go to Aruba, man. We're dying to go to Aruba.
My mother-in-law, she loves Trinidad.
What do you start out?
Yeah.
She love Trinidad.
Yeah. Trinidad. So, like, I really want to go to Tobago more so than Trinidad, but in Aruba, I definitely want to go. Costa Rica is on the list for us. Yeah, next year I think we're gonna do a lot of traveling. Y'all should see that from us.
Yeah. So I put soy sauce, sesame seed, and oyster, and then I have my fresh
Oh, like this?
garlic. Yes. Yes.
It's kind of, it's $50. $60 for a pan. It's crazy.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
They had a carbon steel one for
I put garlic
$40.
and some gingers and some scallion.
Where's my boy DK?
Yeah, where you at, my mans? You be coming with the good questions and you just left us.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that nice on the fry some? What? I didn't see that.
Let me see. Nice. Now we find some rice. Okay.
Oh yeah. I usually put mixed vegetables, but I don't even think we got, and I think we forgot when we was outside to get some. Do y'all want mixed vegetables or?
Do we intend to eat that though? That's why we never
They
put
do. We do put it in. They do.
They
eat
eat
it.
it.
We never put it before with this.
Yeah,
we did.
the last time I made
Yeah.
fried rice, we put it. So like Maya, like with the whoop, like it would be perfect because
I
it
seen it
heats
like
up.
slides.
Yeah, and it heats up, and it's
All
like
the way
it's
around.
cooked. It's exactly so it's.
If you
eaten
can smell it in
evenly.
here right now, smells is coming together.
Yeah.
Smelling like a nice Asian restaurant. Things going on.
I can't spell it all right now, and I'm envious.
Oh yeah, Maya's still a little
Or
sick.
Maya.
Go check out our homemade Jamaican soup video.
Yeah, we made soup the other day.
Yeah, the kids
made
is feeling
everybody-
a lot better.
Yeah.
You see them all running around playing.
Is it enough light? Should I turn on the light, or is it?
That's enough light, but that's cool. You can leave it.
I'm gonna have to turn it off when you stand it back up though, because it glares off the light bulb. Somebody said something?
I don't think so.
Can you pass me a fork? Oh, I have a fork. It actually tastes good, but I still want to add. Babe, are you looking for the what you call it? Are you looking for the what did I ask for? It just left my mind entirely.
I'm hungry.
The man didn't clean out the oil.
What do you have to do? Straighten it?
Yeah. Or I think you should just throw it out.
What?
The oil.
Okay.
Oh, can you look and see if there's any what you call it?
Throw this out.
Mixed vegetables
Oh.
in the freezer.
Alright, give me
Oh, I got a question for y'all because I make dinner and sometimes I ask everybody what we should make and nobody knows what they want for dinner. So, what's something that y'all like that we can try? I would like to try something new.
I like, man, BK,
Yeah.
B2, by the way, BK, B2W, or BTW, by the way, he be having some good things for us to make. We gotta try with
Yeah.
that.
Like that soup you said?
Yeah, the Kamuchi soup.
Yeah. I definitely want to try that.
Yeah, shout out to him. We got some good subscribers.
Yeah. People who like to talk and chill with us, that is like a blessing. Like I appreciate. How many people's in? 10. Appreciate all 10 of y'all. 11? Oh, all 11 of y'all. Appreciate everybody. That's good. I need a bowl to put this in.
Whoever said we didn't have spinach lot, but we got mixed vegetables.
We have spinach.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have mixed vegetables.
We don't have mixed vegetables. It's not in the freezer. No. Oh yeah, we don't.
But we have spinach.
No, I'm not putting spinach in this.
I know. But you say something about spinach the other day.
So we have the plain fried rice today. Still gonna be good.
So we have most of the time, but we have it.
Yeah. What's your favorite fried rice? What's your favorite rice?
Oh. So lately I've been craving Mexican. Her yellow rice.
So my favorite rice is gonna be, rice and peas, coconut rice and peas. But lately, so we had got a recipe from one of our Puerto Rican friends, Arroz Gandules. That's been my thing lately. So,
Oh yeah, that was good.
I've been enjoying that.
Yeah. My favorite rice is rice and peas. The coconut rice and peas.
We gotta do that.
It's because it's my grandma's recipe, and I wanted to perfect that all my life. There would be times where I went to my grandma's and I would just eat the rice. I didn't need nothing with it, just rice. Just give me rice, Grandma. She would be like, oh, I don't have nothing, I just have rice and peas, and she'll pull it out the freezer. And I'd be like, that's good enough, Grandma, just give it to me. I don't need no gravy, no nothing. And like, I always wanted to learn how to make it. And last year was the year that I finally learned how
Nah, you
to
was
make
making it before that, but last year
it. Was the
you got,
perfection.
you got your grandmother's stamp of approval.
Yeah, she stamped it. She stamped
it. She came over. I think it was like
That was last year she came over?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
like
last
March 2023.
Yeah.
She came over. I put some salmon on the grill. I made some what would you call it? Like honey salmon,
Yeah, honey glazed salmon.
honey glazed salmon on the grill.
What I did with the spatula?
Sasha made rice and peas,
Pasta.
and then what else we had?
Did I make Big Mac?
Yeah, definitely had Big Mac.
We had Big Mac, rice
What?
and peas.
My grandmother always liked her Big Mac.
But I got that recipe from his grandmother.
Right. But when she ate the whole, when I tell you she ate a whole plate of rice and peas and asked for more, and your grandma is how old? What, 94?
She's 93.
93, excuse me. 93 years old,
Well, she's gonna be 94.
ate the whole plate, asked for more, ate all the salmon, and then you knew she really stamped it because one of her other grandkids called her like, Grandma, how you make rice and peas? And she sent them to Sasha.
She said, go ask Sasha how to make it.
I said,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah!
That's a stamp. That's a stamp right there.
So my grandmother, she feisty. She'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
that your food is nasty in a second. But she didn't tell me that my food was nasty. She said my food was good. And that was like a blessing. Like I got the stamp of approval
Oh
from.
man, DK said he was typing, but his computer was bugging the whole time.
Oh, it's all right. You typing now.
Yeah, it's so good. We be missing DK when he in the chat.
Yeah, because he be keeping us up, and he be having these good questions.
I mean, everybody has some good ones.
Everybody had good ones, and I'm
But
so thankful.
DK be having us going.
Yeah, we be on here for mad long just because of
I
him.
hope we saying your name right though.
Right? Are we saying it right? I hope we are. That'd be whack if we not.
Yeah, I hope we saying that right.
We be on here for mad long just because he has good questions.
You can say AJ. Okay.
AJ.
AJ.
Alright, we're gonna say AJ.
Here go the oil. I'm not gonna lie, the fried rice tastes good.
Yeah, right? I probably put too much this time.
Man, that tastes real good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not capping. You know how we show we not capping? Cause
You keep
we
going back.
get, we get the kids to eat it. Nah.
Yeah.
Listen, 4-year-olds and 6-year-olds and 1-year-olds gonna let
The
you know.
most brutally honest
They
people
gonna
on
let
the
you know.
planet, yo. At least my 4-year-old and 6-year-old is.
Well, have y'all been to Bob Marley Museum?
My family lives like not too far from
Yeah.
the Bob Marley Museum.
Yeah, so we like right around that way. We've been around there a lot.
Yeah.
Hope Road and everything. So yeah. Yeah, we've been there often. Actually, I think we got video of it, especially like driving in that area.
Yeah.
My family grows their food, like certain plants and stuff. So we grow a lot of stuff we eat on my dad's side. Wow. So what you guys grow? Like, what's your favorite thing that y'all grow and y'all eat? Like so that's like a place we've been to in Jamaica. Like everything in the garden was like cooked and then served to us. So
Oh yeah.
I'm into that definitely. But what's your favorite thing that you guys grow and you eat?
Oh yeah. Remember he was saying that he was supposed to tell us about his first kill too.
Oh yeah.
Cause he hunts. He told us in our last live that he hunt for his food, and we was ending it, but he was saying that he was gonna tell us about his first kill. So you can tell us about that too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You eat it.
Yeah, we was talking about hunting last time and
Mm-hmm.
growing your own food and
His grandfather gave him a superpower. I call it a superpower because he taught him how to hunt
yeah.
and how to use a bow and arrow and.
And you never know. You never know where the world will turn, and we have to like survive like that and grow our own food and hunt
You
for our
said
own
something.
food.
Wait, you gotta say dang.
Somebody said, dang.
Right? I was telling him I ain't never experienced nothing like that. I'm from the Bronx.
Wrong.
From the Bronx. I ain't hunt. The closest hunting I did was for bargain prices in the supermarket. Never had to catch no food. But I do have a cousin who, her family did that. Like, her family in St. Elizabeth. I don't know if she's still on there, but you could tell the people them about how your grandpa killed your favorite goat.
Yeah. Somebody said, man, that's cool. I like fishing. Yeah, fishing is great.
I want to go
Computer
fishing.
tripping again. So AJ said computer's tripping again. But yeah, fishing is amazing. Fishing is amazing. I'm definitely into fishing, and I see, and for those Jamaicans too, they go what is it, crawfish? Is it crawfish? No.
That's a different type of fish.
But I'm saying when they actually go with the harpoon
Oh yeah,
in the river water.
They go sometimes for crawfish. They go for
The ones that look like lobster,
Lobster.
but they got stripes. They're not actually lobsters. They look like lobster. They
Yeah,
might
it's like
call it
crawfish.
lobster, but it's not lobster. They got stripes on it.
taste this.
But they catch those with the harpoon. under the water or the spear, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Huh? They what?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are blue. Yeah.
Some of them are blue.
How that tastes? Because this batch is amazing. I can't stop eating it.
It's getting there. Cause I put like I could have separated this, but I didn't.
We should. We grew up like bloodroot and passion flowers. We grew plants like bloodroot and passion flowers. Okay, nice. Yeah, I know what bloodroot is. I've never heard of passion flowers. What's that?
I think you did, babe, because they have that in Jamaica too.
Okay. My granddad gets mad when I DoorDash because he like, you can't catch it outside. Yeah, that's the thing. Generation, different generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but if I was you, I would
Hold on to that.
Yeah, hold on to everything your grandfather taught you, because and practice it. Put it to use every now and then. When's hunting season? When's hunting season?
It should be
In
coming out.
the
Right?
South. Yeah, it should be coming up hunting season in the South.
He's in Virginia, so it might be like different in different places.
Nah, I think hunting season in the South is hunting season. Like, but if I'm wrong, let me know. When's hunting season? Because if I was you, during hunting season, I would always make sure I'm going hunting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to get into hunting heavy, man. I want to go hunting. I want to learn that, you know, I can grow some food and grow some plants. I got a nice green thumb, but I want to learn how to hunt. That's something that's a skill I want to pick up. Let's see what they said. See what they said. November's hunting season for deer. Oh, nice. All right, so we in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some hunting. Also for turkey. All right.
Bro, that's what you said you wanted to hunt too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I want to catch some wild turkey. That's my thing. So I want to definitely do that.
Yeah, you keep eating that. Well, I made more, but
All right, I'm done eating the rice. Rice is good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I've been eating this whole time. Official. I grew up in New York, eating Chinese food, right? And if you know New York, you know New York is big on Chinese food.
yeah.
You got a Chinese store or restaurant in every ghetto, every hood. So you see me eating this, I'm telling you, proper.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it. That's Winter. She want to be in a video. Said we mainly hunt on Sundays. Why Sundays?
Yeah, why Sunday?
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I probably should have never did that. Let Maya cook on that burner, but
Sunday, though.
yeah. Where Maya went?
You want another bowl for it? 'Cause I ain't gonna.
That's not gonna fit, yeah, because Maya is using the bowl for the chicken.
This batch is a little better, but this batch is good.
Mix it. So you said this batch is better than that one? Let me taste that. Nah, they gotta be the same. I think he broke something.
The Cherokee people have a belief system also. Okay, nice, yeah. So what is Sundays for Cherokee people? So like my people come from South Carolina, Sumter, and also Charleston, like Geechee Gullah people. So, but yeah, enlighten me. What's significant about the Sunday for hunting?
I think about something. Many people have school on Sunday, so hunting is like your kids free. I live near North Carolina, like an hour or two away.
Okay, yeah. All right, so it makes sense. He said most kids is in school on Sunday.
It's like a free day for kids.
Oh, Sunday. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's when you hunt.
Where's Maya? Because she could come and make the chicken. No, she's telling Winter. Relax. It needed more garlic. I think this is gonna be better now.
Yeah.
It needed garlic. Like tasting that and then tasting this, it was like, oh, okay.
You know,
It was the garlic,
this is good to me. I just.
right?
I didn't taste the first one, but
First one is amazing. Why you put your hand in it? You see what I'm saying about?
Maya is like a little savage on the low when it comes to food. What it says?
Yeah, but my granddad believes humans do not rule or have
See, it tastes the same
domination
now.
over the earth. Plants or animals instead. We coexist with all creation. Of course, yeah. Your grandfather, I believe, I agree with your grandfather. I definitely agree with your grandfather.
What he said?
That his grandfather believes that humans don't rule the earth, that we coexist with animals and plants.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I would love to meet
There's
your
more
grandfather.
plants-
Your
there's more
grandfather
plants than
seems
humans.
like, yeah,
There's probably more animals also than humans, so.
yeah. All right, Maya, you said you could do your thing. Oh, wait, you gotta fry it. And then you gotta make the sauce.
So she gotta make the sauce now.
I
So Maya's gonna make the orange sauce for the chicken, and
you
then
left 2 tablespoons worth of garlic, right?
I did.
and
I hope
then,
I did.
I'm gonna
That
fry the
looks
chicken, and then it's gonna come together orange chicken
Yeah, that looks
with the
like
fried rice.
You said
Proper,
a little
proper.
scallion?
Yeah,
Share?
you wanted that, right?
No, I don't use scallion.
It's alright.
Well, check it out, man. You can use the knife or just push it inside.
I'm gonna just move this pan over here and then let me just dry my hands. I move out. My part is
Take
finished.
the rice over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. Yes.
You need this burner for the sauce?
They said we have bald eagles down here, and he said
Oh,
it's
for
supposed to signal something, but I don't remember.
That one's good.
From back then.
Too small for it.
That tastes yummy.
How often do you speak to your grandfather?
Daddy,
That's a real good thing. And I believe, like, you know, I've always believed in, like, I didn't know it 100%. Let me come back into the camera because I'm just talking. I didn't know it 100%, but I've always believed in, like, the way that Cherokee ended.
Girl.
I spoke to him once for like 3 minutes last year. You better call your grandpa.
Oh yeah. Try to keep that. Yeah. Try to always keep in contact with your grandfather.
Yeah.
You know, I lost my grandmother a year ago, maybe like a week ago today.
On Tajay's birthday.
Yeah. And we buried her like the 11th of November. And I just miss my grandmother. So
Yeah.
cherish your grandparents, man, because we don't even. I think like my grandmother's generation is the last of like the big mamas, like you know, and whatever y'all, you know, abuela and whatever you call her, like it's the last of it, like you know. So
She taught me so much.
yeah,
So much. Like,
yeah,
she is definitely, I consider her like a best friend / mentor.
yeah. Like those grandmothers that you feel like maybe I was at my grandmother's more than I was home.
Yeah.
Like
Me too.
you know,
Every summer I was at my grandmother.
everything about her scent, the smell of her house, the smell of her bedroom, the smell of her bed. I used to sleep with my grandmother, and she used to wake me up and to use the bathroom every night, and because I used to wet the bed, you know, she used to wake me up, make sure I didn't wet the bed, and she used to make me. She had this can she kept by the side of her bed. She used to make me pee in the can every night. Facts. I can recall that. I was like maybe like 4, anywhere from 4 to like 6, 7. Like I recall that. Like I used to watch Animal Planet. That was a thing. Me and my
Yeah, that was
grandmother.
a thing too. Me and her used to do that too.
I watched Animal Planet with my grandmother all day. My grandmother's TV was on two different things: either the stories. All black people know what stories are.
Facts.
Stories or Animal Planet. That was it.
He said, I don't be around my family. I mainly stay to myself in the house with my grandma. I'm the child you see every 2 years.
I understand that, but at the same time, I mean, at least you with your grandma though.
Yeah.
At least you with your grandma. At least you with your grandma. I can't call it. Everybody's family is different.
Yeah, mine
You know, if you got a lot of siblings, you know, try to balance out with them. Try to keep communication with your siblings. You know, my parents always made sure me and my brothers was close, so
Yeah.
I talk to my brothers every day. At least I try to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I didn't talk to them, it maybe was because one of us was just probably too busy. But usually I talk to my brothers every day, in the morning or in the night. Like, we're going to get a conversation in, even if it's for a couple minutes.
Holiday time, their conversations and stories is the most hilarious stories you will come across.
Oh, yeah. If you come around me and my brothers for holiday times, you're going to hear some crazy
Yeah.
stories.
Maybe we could do that, like when we all come around, like
Yeah, we're going to lie.
like
They
we
get
gonna
crazy,
lie.
though.
They get crazy.
Everybody's saying what they want to say, so
And we
I
loud.
don't know if we're going to go live. I don't know if we can go live, because we might have to edit some things out.
Word.
We got some stories. We're from New York. We're from Harlem. Harlem and the Bronx. Like, we've been in both areas, so we got stories for days.
What you want me to put for you to put the chicken in? This or this?
It don't matter. Probably need both, right? It's a
Need
lot
both?
of chicken.
Yeah, it's a decent amount.
Alright. Put the wax paper or something underneath it. Or in it.
I was gonna put the rack on top of.
For the chicken.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, you said in it.
No, you can even get the basket, actually, to really air it out more.
Alright.
That thing kind of hold oil.
It does. It like sits at the bottom of it. But definitely, we got a bunch of stories being in New York, and then like a lot of our stories you would think happened when everybody was adults, and it's like it was just teens, like
Yeah.
really badass teenagers in New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, we lived a crazy life.
Yeah, Maya changed that. Maya changed that.
Maya changed it.
She changed that
Changed
for
it
like,
for us.
yeah, for real, for real, for real. Maya changed a lot because would you say she kind of kept everybody out of jail?
I would say,
He's over there eating more rice again.
my rice is good. Rice is good, y'all. I would say Maya definitely kept me out. And maybe my brothers and my best friend. I think Maya definitely changed like
Perspective.
our narrative. 'Cause we was getting in a lot of trouble, and then
You want to honest?
Maya was born September. By October, we all had jobs. Like,
That was a
so
fact.
Maya definitely changed it. Like,
That is a fact. I became nice once I had got pregnant with Maya. Anybody know me? Anybody on this
I think
live?
they wrote something.
Somebody wrote something? Anybody who knows me knows, like, I used to fight a lot. And then I became a mom, and I'm like the nicest person on the planet.
Sasha's a really
I
nice mom.
changed a lot for my family, so we split up. And I was 8, so I became an artist and only focused on myself. That's why I stayed away from family.
I understand that. Yeah,
I'm
we
not gonna
understand
read
that.
that too loud because I know
Yeah.
you wrote that for us.
Yeah, I understand that though.
Said Maya helped me
AJ.
connect with my parents. I respect Maya a lot because I felt like I changed a lot because of her. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Maya's a lot like her mom. She
Yeah.
reminds me of her mom, especially at that age. I met her mom when she was her age.
Yeah.
So I look at her and I
Like
see.
when you look at her and like it feels like
Yeah, I see a lot.
Nice.
Her mom was very mature. Her mom was working.
yeah, I had my own hustle.
Money.
I made my own money. I was a babysitter. Not
Yeah,
make it
she
seem
was a
like I was
babysitter.
anything crazy.
Yeah,
I was a
she was a
babysitter.
babysitter. Yeah, she was like babysitting. Remember the little boy he was she used to babysit this little boy and his brother. I
Okay,
think-
he said he want to talk to us off camera sometimes. Or
Facts.
whatever.
All right, cool. We could do that. My Sasha used to babysit this. How old was the kid you used to babysit?
So I got a lot of stuff I would love to talk to sir and ma'am. A lot. What you said though? What was your question?
How old was the kid you used to babysit?
It was 2. I was babysitting
Right.
2 kids. One was
8.
8.
He was about what?
He was about like 7 or 8, and then the other one was like, he was like about like 4.
She was like
3,
17
4.
too. So you know when you got a crush on your babysitter.
Oh man, I didn't know that, but she said it too.
Ah, poor guy. I wonder
I
how
was
he's
on
doing
the
now. 'Cause
phone.
he got to be a grown man right
Yeah,
now.
he's a grown man now. He's a grown man now. I was on the phone with him and he was like, "Who you on the phone with?" And I was like, "I'm on the phone with my boyfriend." And he was like, "Why would you tell him you on the phone with your boyfriend?" And I'm like, "Why not?" He was like, "You done broke that kid heart. I could guarantee you broke his heart." And I'm like, "Why would you think I broke his heart?" I really broke that kid's heart. And I didn't mean to. So if you watch it and you remember me, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was doing that to you. I was just
He had a crush on his babysitter.
yeah, he was
8.
telling me that he was gonna bring me my coat that he had bought me, and I'm just poor kid, yo. His mom came and he cried. Like she opened the door and he just broke down and started crying. I'm like, why is he crying? He was enjoying himself the whole time. I broke that poor kid's heart. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Poor baby, yo. He's mad now. LOL, I broke his heart. Yeah, it did. It really broke his heart. I feel so
I'm like, you
bad.
never tell a young boy you babysitting you got a boyfriend.
He literally told me that. I didn't even think like that. I'm like, he's a kid. I'm babysitting him, taking care of him and his little brother. And he was so heartbroken. I don't even think he wanted to come back after that. His mom was like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "I don't know. He was just fine. Like he was happy until you came." Poor
Did he
kid.
say so? Didn't he tell us something about her boyfriend? She had a
Yeah,
boyfriend?
yeah. He wound up telling her. But yeah, I was 17 when I was making sure that I had money in my pocket. When I wasn't babysitting, I was working in the summertime. Like we had like summer jobs, and if not, I would go and I would buy socks, and I would sell socks to like the kids in my school. Like I would get them at a discount.
So the socks like that come with like the animated socks.
Yeah, they was animated.
I was doing that as a
So you couldn't read the signs. I didn't. I really couldn't. Wait, how did he know the guy liked you? How, he just knows.
I
Like he just knew.
I
He
just
just
knew.
knew.
Cause we used to be on the phone, and then like he was like a young kid, like 8. He would like linger around her all the time. He was asking her certain questions. He was like talking to her all
Yeah.
the time.
And I'm nice.
I'm like, yo, he got a crush on his babysitter. So
Yeah.
that's just,
Poor kid.
I'm like, don't tell him you got a boyfriend. Like, what's
Yeah,
wrong
he
with you?
literally said that. Don't tell him that. Why would you tell him that? I'm like, why not?
You broke the kid
I
heart.
broke the
man.
kid heart. I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely changed. I was always nice to kids.
Yeah,
But like as a teenager with other teenagers, I didn't play.
yeah, she used to fight a lot.
I used to fight a lot.
I remember I was rallying other girls because she had her little sister had gotten into something at her school. They was in different schools. She was going to her little sister's school, so like she was like rallying girls. And I'm
I
like,
wasn't rallying
we
nobody.
wasn't
I was
even-
out.
We wasn't girlfriend or boyfriend at the time, but I was like, I'm telling the other girls in school like, yo, you better fight. I better hear that y'all, you know what I mean? That y'all
Yeah, he
fought.
surely did. He was like, yo, I better hear that y'all jumped in. I better not hear Sasha was out there fighting by herself.
Yeah. Yeah, because we was
I didn't
we
care.
was friends before boyfriend. and
Yeah,
girlfriend,
we was
so
friends. We was friends.
That's why I tell people build companionship first. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was, and Sasha was wild. She's the fight.
Rallying people is crazy. Listen, we from New York. There's no such thing as one D.
Because if you was going over there by yourself, you know you was gonna be outnumbered.
How long was we friends? Before we got together?
for some months, right?
Yeah, we was friends for some months.
Like maybe like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, we met, was it 4 or 5 months?
3 months.
It might have been like 3 months. We met each other in September and we got together in December. So 3 months.
Okay, 3 months.
We was friends for 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
Yeah.
But that friendship continued. Like we continued
Yeah.
to stay friends.
Yeah. That was one thing that we didn't want to change, our friendship. Like, he used to pressure me. Like, I was on the dance team.
This before we was together.
This is before, so I understand. I was on the dance team in the school, and our school, we had this, it was homecoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was homecoming, and
She was on the dance team.
I was on the dance team, and he told,
They had a dance.
he was like, yo, I better not see y'all mess up, because if y'all mess up, I'm cutting your ass.
I was like a jokester. I was a school clown. So everybody, I waited for Maya. Everybody used to be nervous, like damn, if you mess up in front of Ray, he ain't gonna let you.
He ain't gonna let you live it down. Like, he's still, in a sense, that way now. Like,
nah, I'm cool. I don't be joking on people.
He don't be joking on nobody, but he's like, when he said that he's a hard person, he's the type of person that...
I became a joker because when I was young...
Oh, a bully.
Hey, no, I wasn't a bully. I was never a bully.
He wasn't a bully.
I used to fight the bully. But I was a jokester because everybody always had dark-skin jokes when I was young, like elementary, junior high school. So by junior high school, I got real good at joking. By the time I was in high school, I was a comedian. I was relentless, boy. Like, we used to go, and then like when we, in New York, you go back and forth snapping for days, like, such in the face ass nigga, huh?
Yeah.
And people would just go back and forth.
joke all day.
Yeah, all
like,
day.
Joking.
So I was like, when I came around, niggas was like, yo, don't slack around this nigga, bro. Make sure everything is together because this nigga ain't gonna let you go.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
I'm like big. I'm a very proud Jamaican. Very proud Jamaican. Like, I'm so proud. I even got it on my back. Like,
She came to school with a whole fucking Jamaican outfit.
Wait, I love jokes. I was like a smart class clown.
Yeah, that's how I was. Yo, she came to school. She had a track jacket on that was Jamaican. She had a big Jamaican belt. She had Jamaican shoes on that wasn't no name brand.
Proud. I didn't care. I ain't no name brand.
Fashion.
I wasn't into fashion. I was into jewelry.
She had like a Jamaican flag in her pocket, everything. I'm like, yo, you done seen Shotas. Now you coming here with this Jamaican shit.
And mind you, at that time, I never even seen Shotas. I didn't even know what Shotas were. I'm like, what is that? A tracksuit.
Yo,
facts. I was very
she look like somebody
Jamaican.
on a Missy Elliott video. I swear, yo. That shit got on my nerves.
All I needed was the pot ten pan to crack. I was like all the way Jamaican. Because it was a thing growing up. Being Jamaican, you got teased. Being in America, being a Jamaican, you was teased. So it was like a thing where I would be like, it was like my thing to throw it in people's face. Like, I'm Jamaican and I don't care. I'm very proud to be Jamaican. And he would cut my ass every time I would wear something Jamaican. And then, oh, he putting that back. So Maya, sorry, real quick, because we gotta fry the,
He can fry it now.
you can fry it. Where is it?
It's in the fridge.
Oh.
Right,
So
I can't watch me fry though.
you said you can watch me fry. So, what was I saying? I'll be forgetting.
Jamaican outfit.
Oh yeah, I was very proud. So that was my way of being like, aha, I'm Jamaican. I don't care. I'm gonna walk around with my.
But by the time she was doing this, Jamaicans was popping. Like they had the Sean Paul and Sasha come sing to them. You had that.
Goodness.
Yo, I used to do that to her all the time. I used to say that to her all the time.
I would be walking up the hall.
And all my friends was Jamaican, so I used to just tease them all day.
Yeah.
All day, and then it just so happened she was Jamaican, so I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta get you. I gotta get you. Like, it was just funny to me.
Yeah.
Like,
he would come to my house, and me and my sister, we'd be dancing, doing mad Jamaican moves. Just everything was like, straight Jamaican. And then it was 2006, so that's when
Right,
all
right. That's,
the good music came out,
Yeah.
all the dance hall music
that's
came
like
out.
the beginning of Movado, the beginning of Bob's Cartel.
Yup.
Like, so,
Yup.
yeah, it was like,
Elephant Man was out, like all the oh man, that was my time. 2006 was dancing.
gloves.
You need gloves? I don't think we got any more of those.
Yeah.
Why, you just gonna burn your hand?
Nah, alright. So
You
You
can
don't want
check under the sink in the living room.
Cause this is
Under
always,
the- oh,
this is
wait.
always messy, man.
Wait.
Yeah. It's like a box, like a small blue box. It said
This
gloves.
always takes forever.
Oh no, that's not gloves. Right, so
Pulling my lights off the wall.
you pulled your lights off the
He didn't
wall.
pull them off, but he was like trying.
He was like,
This guy right here he acts
into
up.
stuff.
He gets into
He's a
some
mama's
stuff for
boy.
real. He said,
Mama's
"Oh, say hi.
Second sons is always the mama's boy. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
He's like me when I was young.
Say hi."
I wanted to be with my mom only.
something Riri used to do.
He's something else.
First sons is usually for their dads, man. First sons and daughters is for their dads.
Something else.
Man, it's a lot of chicken, bro.
Yeah. Some of that's probably not gonna. It's always a lot, huh? Yeah, I was about to say that. There's no way. And it's getting late too. We've been talking. Usually, this would have been done a long time ago, but having the
Yeah, we was
conversations,
outside, too.
and then we was outside. So we've been having some late dinners of lately.
On the
Some late
weekends, we do
dinners.
that, though.
On the weekends we do it. On the weekdays we don't do it because we have homeschool in the morning and like I gotta be up
I gotta
and he gotta be up. Like we both wake up. He wakes up a little bit more earlier than me, but I be up 6. Sometimes I give myself a little half an hour leeway. We be up at 6:30 to like get homeschool ready. He be up from like 5:30. 5:30. He be out by 6.
Yeah, I be
So-
gone by six.
Yeah.
What?
What?
What's this? You want juice? Juice? Y'all hear him using words? Sometimes he don't
Yeah,
like
he uses a
using
lot of
words. He'll make you think he doesn't have a whole arsenal of words, but he does.
If you think your kids have speech problems, just take your time.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people go like diagnose their kids with speech problems and they're like
He
1,
said,
2 years
Taylor be
old.
like, hi, Dee.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
You just gotta take your time with them. Like I thought Yanni had speech problems when we was young. 'Cause she was my second. Maya talked fast. Maya was talking at like 6 months.
Yeah, Maya. I don't
Yanni
want
took
him
her
in
time.
the oil.
But now Yanni she'll be 11 on the 30th of this month. Yanni doing 10th grade math. She's reading at
That gotta
a
separate.
8th or 9th grade level. She's 10, going on 11. So take your time with your kids. Let them develop. Don't let people necessarily diagnose your kids too fast. Come on, man. You know my way.
Babe, sorry. Where's the bottle? You gotta put it in the bottle.
Right? Like Yanni does 10th grade math, 9th to 8th grade, 8th to 9th grade English level. Reading level.
Oh, y'all raising super soldiers. That's funny.
So take your time with your kids, man. Especially when you put them in school. Don't let people diagnose them too fast. Let them develop. Trust me. Trust me. Build their social skills. Build their self-esteem.
Like,
I think that's
y'all
important.
Smart. Y'all got Stanford kids. said
Yeah.
Yanni is smart. Y'all got to stay
Yeah,
with
Yanni.
kids.
I told Sasha that the other day. Yanni's like the type of kid like Martin Luther King graduated college, I think, at 16.
Oh boy.
Like Yanni's like that. Like Yanni could graduate college probably 16, 17, 18 years old. Like graduate with an associate bachelor's degree. She's very smart. Way smarter than I was. Way smarter than mom was. Like extremely smart. And Yanni has never been enrolled in school. So take your time with your kids. Like I said, her math level, like the other day, her mom hit me. She was like, "Yo, I gave her 9th grade math, and she breezed through it." I'm like, "Give her 10th grade." So she downloaded some 10th grade math, gave it to her. And, like this is things that's like
Said she'll make my
standardized.
15-year-old sister look dumb.
I'm not gonna say she make anybody look dumb, but she's very smart. She's very smart. I mean, just take your time with kids, the little ones.
Stop it, man.
Especially with the little ones. Just take your time. Like my son,
This is too much right here.
my son is he reminds me of my big brother. My son reminds me of my big brother. He's extremely good in math. Right? He might take a little bit of time, like we teaching him his letters. He's 4 years old. But he know how to add a little bit. He's learning how to subtract. You know, he's really good in math, right? Like counting and identifying numbers and right, but it might take him a little bit of time to identify his letters and things. So just take your time with your kids, let them develop mentally. They're gonna get there. They're gonna get there. Trust me.
He said him and his big sister both graduated at 16.
Yeah, see?
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's like my brother. My brother was like really smart, but he had like a hard time in school.
Hold on.
And I just think that the rubric that was like designed wasn't for him. Like if my mom knew about homeschooling and she homeschooled him, like it would have been great because like my brother like boom, he went and took the GED test, 7 hours straight. He hadn't been in school for like maybe 2 years. My mom took him out because he was getting in trouble. He hadn't been in school for like 2 years. And his first try in the GED passed every section of it. Like they don't even do that anymore. Let you take 7 sections of the GED straight, 7 hours. Pass every section, right? Of course, the math was the highest, right? So I definitely think it's like Maya. One of the reasons why we homeschooled Maya was because of Common Core. I hated Common Core.
Yeah.
I hated Common Core. A lot of other parents hated Common Core. They complained about it. I had to take Maya out of school.
Said when we did community college and then went to college.
Yeah, see? I get everybody can't homeschool their kids, and I don't even try to encourage it, you know?
Yeah.
Maya, this is hard enough for you, or no?
Yeah, that's good.
That's quickly enough?
Yeah. You usually do it lighter.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Alright. Y'all didn't put wax paper under that? Yeah,
No, we don't got no more, I don't think.
Oh, no more wax? Maya, give me that basket though.
Is there?
Yeah, this is Maya's like thing. So when it comes to orange chicken, it's all on Maya.
Yeah, we asking a whole
When
bunch
she
of
say it
questions.
goes.
Yeah. Maya run things, we don't.
Maya run things. Alright.
Yeah, I feel like homeschool is better. See how your kids turn out. Seeing how your kids turn out shocked me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shocked us.
It did. Like we took Maya out of school when Maya was like in maybe like I think 4th grade.
Yeah.
And like seeing where she's
That was
at.
my last.
Seeing where she's at now, that's 17. This is like 12th grade. Here's her last year. Seeing where she at. Yanni never been to
Hold on,
school.
Yanni, you got
I think Yanni was really Maya. We had to do a lot of like unlearning and learning, like picking up new habits, cause you know Maya had developed
a way of learning though.
she developed a way of learning, and then she also kind of hated school.
Yeah.
Right, because it was times where she didn't excel, right? She was subconscious about certain things, self-conscious about certain things. She didn't like, so and it's against. Oh, God. What happened, man?
Oh, he didn't hit his nose.
No, he didn't hurt his.
He didn't hurt his nose. Oh.
Maya,
Oh.
Maya, it was a lot of like, Maya was like a lot of like trying to get her to understand that learning is fun. Like school made Maya hate learning. So that was the thing. We did a lot of like trying to just convince her like, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to, things like that. And Yanni was the real testimony because she never went to school. And then she would see me teaching Maya math, and she was like, at the time, her mom was teaching her like letters and like the basics of like sounds and putting sounds together. By the time Yanni was 5, she was like, and that's why I say take your time with your kids, because by the time she was 5, she was really reading like big kid books. And I remember Maya being in school at 5, and they trying to teach her how to read, and it just being a stressful situation. Same thing with Riri. Riri's like reading sentences and stuff, and it's all about keeping it fun for her to learn. Riri just made 6. She's doing really well. She's really good at math. Riri's like Yanni. Like I can see by the time she's 16, she's gonna be like very advanced, right? Like
You said when we first met Yanni, she was saying things that average kids wouldn't say. The average child
she's
cannot
very
talk to
mature.
me about business or cars. She would actually understand the words I'm saying.
She's very, very mature. She has a big sister that's 6 years older than her, and she keeps up. And a lot of her friends, a lot of Maya friends, you see Yanni communicate with.
She's like us.
Sometimes I'm telling Yanni, like she's like me and her mom. Sometimes I'm telling Yanni, like, Maya, like, look, dial it back a little bit, make sure, people keeping things kid friendly with her. Because she has nothing but teenage friends, and she's 10 going on 11.
Yeah.
Right? So, very, very mature for her age. Very understanding about things about the world. Like I sit Yanni down and I talk to her about politics. I talk to her about trading the stock market.
Yeah.
I talk to her about, and she understands.
Wants to learn it too.
Like Yanni was like the first kid that like instantly understood. Like one of the things I teach now, if you're not, I'm not gonna say if you're not good at math, but like one of the things about math that I think that people have to grasp is that the number 9 is the highest number, right? There's no number higher than 9. Only thing happens is you change place value.
Sorry.
Right? And, so you go 1 through 9, then you change place value, you go back to 0. Right? That's 10. You go, right, 10 to 20, right? And you just change place value, you go 30. You change place value, you go 40. You change, right? So, excuse me, not place value, but it goes all the way from 10 to 90, and then the place value changes, right? Yanni understood that at about age 7. She understood exactly what I was saying, right? And then I used to teach her time. I used to teach them time, fractions, right? Because fractions is division. So I used to teach them that fractions and division is the same thing, because and then also time and money, right, is the same thing as a fraction, because anything that comes after the decimal is a fraction of the whole, right? When you talk about dollar, when you talk about cents, right? And she just understood it, just she was like 7, and she understood what I was talking about. She understood fractions and time, right? Like I used to give her problems like, okay, show me 2 1/4. Like I would give her 2 1/4, and I would say, show me this in time. And then she would make like, 2:15, right? And then I would say, show me 2.5 in time. She was 2:30, right? I would tell her, show me 2 2/3, 2:45, right? Like she just understood. I would tell her, okay, show me 3:45 in a fraction, and Maya too, and they would come with 3 2/3, right? They just understood. She just understood it. Maya took time because I was taking her out of school. Yanni was already 6 or 7, and she just grasped it. Like I remember like having her sound out words that was on a box, and she just grasped it like things. She just grasped very quick. So that was when I knew. And then when Riri was born, once we started homeschooling Riri, we started really teaching Riri about 2-3 years old, and I seen her doing the same thing. I'm like, oh yeah, like as a parent, Yanni really let me know like, yo, yeah, you did the right thing. And then Maya, just how much Maya changed over the years. She went from a kid that hated learning and hated expressing herself in public to a kid that knew how to talk and knew how to express herself and knew how to understand certain things. And, right, Maya was a big revolution because there was a lot of unlearning and relearning. You know what I mean?
So I grew up off of reading. I love reading every chance I get. When I get my first apartment, I'm gonna have my own library. That reminds me of Dexter Laboratory.
Yeah. And that was Yanni was the reason why I wanted to homeschool, because I remember Maya, she was like very, very smart as a kid. Is it like,
Show them
2,
what
3
that
years
chicken look
old.
like when it's fried. Sorry.
Maya liked reading
Yeah, see
and
that?
everything. And then by the time Maya got in school, she hated learning. So when Yanni was born, Maya was like in maybe like 2nd or 1st grade. And I remember like telling Sasha like, just watching Yanni's personality and how she was. I remember telling Sasha, I'm like, I can't send my baby to school because it's gonna change her, because I watch how it changed Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like a lot of people, when they come to us, they like, oh, you don't think the kids have social problems because they're in school?
Absolutely
and I'm like,
not.
no.
They socialize even more
Right? Because the
because
social problems start in school.
mm-hmm.
Because these kids is more comfortable with being themselves, and then when they get into the world, and school is going to change you. School is going to tell you what's cool to watch, what's cool to wear, how it's cool to talk, right? And this is where kids stop being comfortable with themselves, right? So whenever we go places, right? We were just in Billy B's last weekend, and Riri and Tajay, they 4 and 6. Yanni as well. They never been to school. She's right, and you see them making friends, talking with kids, running around with kids, right? And it's usually them who initiate it. The kids at school, they learn that early that kids are cruel. My kids didn't learn that kids are cruel, really, right? So, and they comfortable with being themselves.
I did, but
Right, Maya went to school,
it was
so
different. But
she learned that. I had to teach Maya how to. I used to take Maya to the park. And I
He
used
said
to
the
teach her.
school he went to was prison. We only could wear yellow with khakis.
Damn. Who's that? That's AJ still? Yeah, AJ, yeah, bro. I got a lot of things about school that I'm not gonna discuss here, but we'll talk about it. But like the whole school to prison pipeline shit is real.
You done with this?
I picked that up early. I said, I was homeschooling Maya by the time I was 26 years old. So I picked that up early in life. I'm like, all right, I seen the problem.
Don't put the sauce
Maya,
on all the
Maya
chicken,
went to the
Maya,
same
because
school that I went
Kate and
to,
my mom.
the same school my mom went to, the same school my brothers and uncles went to. It was a good school. But I knew I had to change things for my generation. You know. Now Maya's on the path to being a certified software engineer. She's on the path to being a a lifetime trader, trading stock options.
Oh, Talia. Hi, Talia. She said I was wondering why I couldn't comment, but it was because I was viewing from the IG link.
Okay.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank
Alright,
you.
yeah, that's different to know. What's up, Talia?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Yanni definitely showed us. Yanni definitely showed us like Yanni, Maya of course too, but like having a child that has never been to school definitely showed me like wow, like I run into people who
He said he know a little bit about stocks.
yeah, okay, well like I'm heavy in the stock, so that's
Yeah.
something we could definitely talk on. I think I'm gonna make a channel specifically for stock trading. I just want to teach it for free. I'm gonna teach everything I know. Right? No tucking, no sauce, nothing like that. But yeah, Yanni definitely kind of made me really like realize like the homeschooling was great. Like I said, we struggled with Maya for some time, because there was a lot of unlearning we had to do with Maya.
Talia said, I'm so proud of y'all. If I ever had kids, I would love to be in a position to homeschool them.
Yeah, Talia, you on your way though, girl.
Public school has so many bad influences on kids.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And
I
they just say,
don't even want to talk bad on it because I know so many kids is in school, so I don't want to speak bad on public school. I just speak the good on the private on the homeschooling.
Yeah.
The benefits, like I said, of homeschooling for me and my children, my family, is that my kids is comfortable with being themselves. So when they go out in the world and they meet other kids, they're not like shy about being themselves because they used to being themselves, and they understand like if you're not for them, right? They know how to be like, okay, cool, you're not for me.
Yeah.
Like my kids get in environments and I'm like, damn, they the first ones to speak. They the homeschool kids.
Yeah,
Sometimes
all the time.
Man, we went. So one of our family members' daughters, she's like really shy. She's in high school. She worked at Six Flags out here in Georgia.
Hey, boy.
But very, very
Clear
antisocial.
the glass.
Very closed off. I pulled up to like Six Flags. I went to pick her up from work, and like all the kids is outside. I'm seeing like a bunch of young youths, like young boys, these young girls, and I'm like, shit. I know when I was growing up working at like Rob Playland and stuff like that, like, look, that's what we wanted to do is talk to girls. All the kids is like on their phones like this. None of them is talking to each other. I'm like, what? Then the young girl got in the car. Maya's in the car. She wasn't even talking. They wasn't talking to each other. Yanni and her little sister was just talking up a storm.
Yeah.
Yanni hit off immediately with her little sister. And mind you, like I said, Yanni never been to school.
Yeah.
Not a day in her life.
Even when we went to the STEM Fest
Right.
in Georgia Tech,
Right.
there was like a whole bunch of
Nerds.
Yeah.
There was a lot of nerds.
There was so many kids that was in school that
Right. They was in
wasn't
school.
asking any questions at all. Like the lady was like so excited to see y'all, and then Yanni is asking her questions, and she's like feeding off of their energy.
And the reason why I'm saying nerds is because kids in school, a lot of kids in school are not comfortable with being themselves and being nerds. My kids is nerds. They're comfortable with it. So they was asking questions and making friends and getting to the point where they was kind of like leading the whole STEM festival.
If y'all see
know?
that short, y'all see.
Right.
Yeah.
If you watch the short of them at the STEM, they kind of brought kids together.
Yeah.
And this is like a consistent. So I just want people. The only reason I'm saying that, I say all this to say,
Don't believe the
homeschool social issue is crap.
It's not true.
It's crap.
It's not
crap.
true.
If you teach your kids the right way.
Most parents, I believe, who homeschool their kids, that's probably like the number one thing that they do teach their kids because they're not around other kids. So you're gonna teach your kids how to socialize and be in an environment with other people because they're not in it much. Yeah. You
And
can.
it's
hot,
parents,
though.
I want to say this, don't be afraid to teach your own kids. don't be afraid to learn. I mean, you
Okay,
know
fine.
your limitations, but there's so many programs you can buy and get into. You play, close the fridge, kid, paper power. There's so many different programs you can get your kids into. But don't be afraid to teach
OMG,
your
Maya
kids.
sounds just like Sasha. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly like me. My dad calls and he be like, "Who's this, Maya or Sasha?"
So we were saying earlier, like, Maya is the age that I met Sasha at. And it's crazy, like,
Daddy, what is that?
it's crazy. Sometimes I look at her, I hear her talking, I'm
Daddy,
like,
what is that?
man, like, this kid is like her mom.
I just want y'all to see how
she's
this
like,
looks.
She's like official.
Hot.
When I was young,
My nuggets in the
I used to give my money to Sasha to hold for me.
Looks like the nuggets inside.
I was like 17, 18 years old. I would give my money to hold for Sasha, give my money to Sasha to hold for me. She
Yeah.
never spent a dime.
Yeah.
Took care of the money.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I see the same qualities in Maya, like she's the same way. So I don't even worry about her.
Mommy, can we
He
have
said, "Now that's crazy." When I hear Miss Sasha, I be like, "Is that Maya?"
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
It's funny to
Sounds
hear
just like
you
her
say
mom.
Miss Sasha. I've never heard anybody say Miss Sasha. So that's just funny on its own. But she do sounds exactly like me. Yes, Tajay. You gonna eat
Give her
first.
water,
You
give
can
her
have water.
Leave it.
Say the lead
Yeah,
out.
we making Talia just came in. We making
Chinese rice.
fried rice and orange chicken.
Yeah.
This is Maya's recipe for orange chicken. Though. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
She said, "LOL."
Yeah, but Talia, she definitely Talia, I admire Talia, bro.
Yo, Talia
She be
is a
grinding.
hustler,
Like, for
yo.
women that want to get into construction,
Talia is an inspiration.
she's the one that you want to ask any questions or turn to. She's been doing this for a minute, and she came up from the bottom. She's official. A lot of buildings you driving around in New York, you see, she built that. For real, for real.
Yeah, you right. He said, "I always speak with sir and then."
Oh yeah. That's me
Yeah.
too. I'm very
Yeah.
respectful. I always, sir, ma'am,
You're doing right. You're doing right. It's funny when I read it out loud. She said, "I appreciate y'all." We appreciate you, sure, because you're a real inspiration. You're a real deal. Like, I'm proud of you, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. We always sit back and we be talking about that. Like, when we look at your social media, we like, yeah, she
Right.
doing it, yo. She doing
Like,
it.
that
Beating
goes-
all
Yeah,
odds.
that goes into like what we were saying earlier. Talia missed a lot, but like we were saying earlier, we was like talking about our family. People had questions. We knew each other since we were 17, so we knew a lot of each other's cousins since they was, in their teenage years. So just seeing the growth from like Sasha's cousins
Take it from over here, please.
is amazing. Like Alicia as well, Talia, like.
Yeah,
I watched her grow up. I met Alicia, I think, when she was like 14.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I watched her grow into a mother, a womanhood. Like, I'm proud of her. Proud of Talia. I think I met Talia when she was maybe 18.
Yeah.
Watched her grow into who she is now. I ain't gonna say y'all ages because y'all women, but they up there now and they really changed. They really became who they supposed to be, who God intended. So I'm proud of them. But yeah. You know what I mean? That's why I try to tell people, surround yourself with people like that.
Yeah, I can taste
That's
it now.
gonna grow. You know what I mean? Whether it's a boyfriend and girlfriend, cousins, whatever relationship, friends. Surround yourself with people that you want to see growing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's important.
And people who gonna congratulate you when you growing.
Right, yeah. That's why, like, sometimes I just write to them, like, yeah, I see you doing your thing, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate the growth. You know what I mean? I appreciate somebody who's always working on themselves without nonstop. And I'm talking about this girl got accolades. Accolades. Like,
Real
she-
estate, construction.
Real accolades. You feel what I'm saying? Well, this woman, excuse me, not girl, but this woman has real accolades. Like, you know,
About her bread.
about her bread. You know what I mean? Take herself and it's something I try to teach my daughters. Take yourself serious first. Right? It's good to be in a relationship. It's good to find a man. It's good to do that and whatever you into. but take yourself serious and what you want to do first. Same thing I try to teach young men, and that's my same advice to young men like AJ. God damn, woman, you burnt me.
I'm sorry. I thought
See what I'm
I missed your arm.
See what I'm saying?
I thought I went around his arm. I'm sorry. I'm for real.
But,
Seriously, you alright?
Yeah. Same thing I try to teach young men like AJ. Fix up yourself first. You got plenty of time to worry about young women, and if you find something that you know, like, okay, that's something, because I found that in Sasha. I'm not gonna say put it to the side, but make sure you handle and
She
put
said-
everything in order for you
She
first.
said, "Thank you. I'm 32. I'll say it. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm trying to figure it out."
Yeah, but she's official. She's official.
She's official. She downplaying
Look,
that
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
tell you what, right? At this point, if you're
Yeah,
a
come
man
on.
and you checking for her, you
Because
gotta
it's
come
popping.
correct.
Just give us a second.
And you gotta have a strong ego, because she doing her thing.
Yeah.
You gotta be doing your thing, and if you're not, and you trying to build it, you gotta have a strong ego to get on a woman like that level. But like I tell my young men, build yourself up. Get to the point you need to be in life. Nobody need to, when you get with somebody, you want to add to who you are. You know, you don't want to
Yeah.
necessarily just, you know, it's a plus. Like I got mine going together, she got hers going together.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
go
so-
like we building now. It's
Right,
1 plus
you know.
1.
Right. 1 plus 1 gonna give you 2. 2 plus 2 gonna give you 4. 4 plus 4 gonna give you 8. 8 plus 8 gonna give you 16. 16, right? And like I'm very like I'm a math person, so and I look at all things on a small scale as on a big scale, and like the numbers that I was just saying, all the way up to 64 to 128 to 256. Right? These numbers is what? These are the same numbers that they use in RAM. If you're a tech person, right? Those numbers for a reason, right? 64 gigs to 128 gigs to 256 to 512. It's for a reason. So those it equates the same way, right? When we was kids, they had a 30 pin charging for iPhones, and it turned into a lightning cable, then it turned into a USB-C. Right? If one pin was off on the 30 pin, you wasn't getting a charge. And I say that to say, make sure all things connect when you connecting with people, so you can get that full charge. Because we are electrical beings, and you want to just make sure things fit. And that's why I admire people like Talia, because if you don't fit, she's gone. She ain't even trying to entertain it.
Yeah.
You heard?
Facts.
She ain't even trying to
Big
entertain it.
fact.
Feel me?
AJ said, "You only live once. I try to take every opportunity that comes my way." I understand.
Facts.
I understand that. Wait, it says that's understandable. I'm on my last year at college for graphic designer. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
and that's it. You know, when you finish that, you it's gonna be something next that you want to accomplish, and that's it. As long as you
Yeah.
better than yourself and all that.
You ever changing and always growing. So.
Right. And I love will never hold you back, and it'll build you up. So a
Facts.
person that loves you is always gonna try to build you, right? Of course there could be a misunderstanding at times, but love is always gonna build you up and not try to hold you back. So
Yeah.
as long as, and that go for my own daughter. If she's building you up,
Say I got a lot of big goals.
yeah.
And try to achieve them.
If she building you up, then great. If she trying to tear you down, my man,
Leave
move
alone.
on.
Facts.
That goes
Yeah.
for, that's life, right? And I teach my daughter the same thing, right? That's how life goes. You want people that's gonna build you. So like even when we was young, I would always be doing things, and Sasha was that one of the things that kept us together. She was always encouraging, always supportive, and I would always turn to her, but like, all right, I'm doing this, but what you want to do with yourself?
Yeah.
I get you a mother. I get you just had a baby. What you want to do with yourself? Like this whole YouTube thing, this is Sasha. This ain't me.
Yeah.
I don't do this. She
Yeah.
gotta be doing it.
Yeah.
This is what she wants to do. So
Yeah.
this is why I'm here with
And
her.
they started with the kids. So it was like, they was like, "Mommy, I want to do a YouTube." Oh, my phone battery. They like, "Mommy, I want to do YouTube." So I'm like, "All right, you want to do YouTube?" I'm going to put the charger in, so it might sound a little bit lower. Hopefully not. Let me move this over so the charger can reach. Yeah, but it started with the kids. Like my family and friends said, I was like somewhat different. Like they knew a young lady was in my life. Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do it.
that'll do it.
I remember when I was young, a dude told me, he said, yo, a man changing himself, whether he's doing good or bad, right? A man changing himself is gonna come down to three things. It's always gonna come down to a woman, right? His mother, his wife, or his daughter, right? And I understood that because, you know, men are definitely will change the way they're doing things for their mother. You definitely would change things if you have for the better or for the worse, depending on the woman you have.
Shout out to his moms, yo. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
like she
Yeah.
encouraged. Like, I have a great mom. Like, I would never take from my mom. She encouraged me on how to be a mom to a son. Like my mom, of course I have a brother, but it was like always female. So my mom was always teaching us like she showed me like, okay, this is how you raise your daughters.
Right.
But like your mom, like when she was like, you know, how to raise and love your sons, like your mom
My mom
is
was
such
big
an
on,
amazing mother and such an
my mom
amazing woman.
was always big on self-esteem, building up our self-esteem.
Alright, Talia, good night.
Alright, cuz, good night. My mom was always big on building our self-esteem. So,
Yeah. And like the way you are as a father, of course your dad, but
yeah,
like
for sure.
your mom, like you know,
Both my parents.
Both
yeah,
your
I owe it to
parents.
both my parents.
facts.
I come from a solid two-family home. I had a great balance of.
Wait, because you put in
Sternness.
that and then I'm
I had a solid balance of. I think that's it for the night, right?
It
I
could be.
had a solid balance of sternness and love and everything. You know, me and my brother.
It's good.
And then Maya's sauce goes on that. She
Mhm.
made the sauce, yeah. She got to put the
Let
sauce
him
on
go.
the Alright, so this is it for this. That's enough for everybody to eat tonight.
Yeah.
We'll be back, make the rest tomorrow.
That's it. You done?
Alright.
Make it?
Yeah.
Yay! Bye, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Bye, bye.
Well, that's it. Riri's ready to get off live.
Yeah, really
Bye,
right.
bye.
It's
Bye,
38.
Oh wow.
33, not 38.
Thank you for
33.
watching my chicken video.
I wasn't even here for half of it.
It's
I'm not
great.
gonna lie, it's good without the
Close it.
Yes. It's yummy. And look
Man,
at the
this
chicken.
isn't that proper.
All the
Right, that
recipes
really
to Maya.
What, the chicken?
All the recipes
It's good
to
without
Maya
nothing.
was great. And the video was great.
Yeah, that's really good.
It was all
What is that,
us.
Johnny?
It said, oh, wait, it disappeared. It said, so when I work on Bayshore work clothes, I used to walk to school. Then I bought my first car after a part-time job. I can save life a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
We bought our first car when we was what, 19?
Yes.
20?
I think so.
Or was it 21?
I think it was like couple weeks before my 21st birthday.
Say it, leave it.
We did that together.
Close it.
All
Yeah.
together
Say it.
as a family.
Close it. Why you
And
going in it?
That shit was good.
Mine was like, I think 3.
Yeah, mine was 3.
Yanni.
oh
Take the sauce, grab it.
I didn't even notice it.
no.
That's why she said close it. And you don't play in there.
Keep going in the cabinet. I told you.
Maya, will you pour me some water?
Jaden is in his terrible twos and he ain't in the two.
Because he's doing my
Okay.
He's consoling me after he hurt himself.
This cup for a little bit more.
Yeah, I think I got my first car when Maya was like 3. And it was like real frustrating for us because at that time, like, Maya had got like 2 ear infections. We was like in the cold.
Rubbing your back, like, yeah.
On the train. And if you're in New York City, you know, you taking public transportation. It was like a situation. We didn't have no babysitter.
Look,
We had
mommy.
something to do that was important. And Maya caught 2 ear infections, and I was on a mission. I gotta buy a car. Because if we was in a warm car, you know, that probably wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
And I
Chicken.
stacked up my money, me and her mom, and we bought a car.
Let's eat now.
And then a year later, not even a year later, right? So I got the car like May 2011. By November 2011, we had our own place. And then from that point, we always had our own place.
He said he experienced homelessness at 8 until 15, going house to house.
Sasha
At a
got some
young
experience in
age,
that.
I knew to take life serious and make a change because I felt like I never wanted to return to it. So when I worked, I made sure I wore clothes. I used to walk to school and bought my first car. Yeah. Yeah, I had experienced that before too. Like, but it was like with my mom and my sisters and all of us. We was like, it built something in us. I'm not gonna lie. Like we was sleeping on family members' floors for 2 years. My mom, she made a way for us though. Like we didn't, even in that type of situation, she made sure that we didn't want. Of course, we wanted our own place, but she made sure that we didn't want for anything. And it definitely built something where it was like,
So, thank God my kids never experienced homelessness, but we've been close.
yeah,
There was a time where like, I gotta shout out my father and Sasha's father. Like,
facts.
they definitely pulled us through.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's why being a father is always important to me. Because that job never ends.
Absolutely.
And my father, no matter what, he always put on his boots and be a father, even to a 30-year-old man.
Yep.
And Sasha's father as well. He never looked at me as less of a man for needing his help to help my family. So I owe a lot to my father-in-law and my father, for sure. They raised me to be a man, and they continue to help me through those problems. If I've landed on rough times, everybody go through rough times. So if you're in rough times, or you're going through it, you've been through it, don't never feel ashamed.
To ask your
God
parents.
is going to teach you something. God taking you through something. Everybody don't have the luxury of asking their parents, but if you do, don't be afraid to.
And moms hustle so much, especially being single moms. Yeah.
Yeah. Women is strong, bro. Women is gonna find a way. Sometimes, that's why I raise my daughters a certain type of way.
You finished with
Right?
that.
Yeah, I raise my daughters that, they gotta be strong for themselves. But I also understand and I teach them the power that they're gonna have amongst men. Because a woman can break you or make you, bro. She can speak life into you.
Or she could
or
take it
she
away
can crumble you with her words.
with her words, yeah.
Right? So I always teach my daughters to be mindful of their words, mindful of their thoughts, mindful of their energy, and who they give it to and how they give it away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm teaching my sons the same thing, to be mindful of what woman or what young girls that you bring around you. You know what I mean? Because it could be detrimental to your mindset if you're not smart about it. One thing I can say about Sasha, she always spoke life into me.
He said, yeah, my mom made sure we slept somewhere with no money. I don't know how, but she definitely sacrificed a lot.
Parents are gonna do it.
Parents is gonna do it. Parents will do
Parents
it.
are gonna do it,
Yeah, like our moms. There's been times where his mom, like, because like we said, we grew, like, and we had our place for a long time.
My mom had to save us out of a gutter.
Yep.
My mom's had to pull us right up out of our.
Yep.
Like if it
Borrow
wasn't
money
for
from
her,
the bank. Yeah, been times where, like, if it wasn't for his moms, we would have been like,
homeless.
No
For sure.
lie.
For both, for my
Yeah,
mom,
from
for
his
my
mom
dad,
to our dads. Yeah.
It was times like if it wasn't for them, we would be out on the street, homeless.
Yep.
And I'm not ashamed to say it as a man because you go through things in life. You know what I mean? I never want to put this persona on like, oh, we perfect and we always been good.
Yeah, you about to eat, man.
We always had a support system. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like when people hear these stories about teen parents, we never was teen parents that struggled. You know what I mean? We didn't struggle because we had parents that looked out for us. You know, that was like, look, long as y'all doing what y'all gotta do, we're gonna help y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we never struggled. We never was like these teen parents that had such a hard time.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, there was times where we didn't have no babysitter.
Yeah.
Right? And that taught us a lot. Right? But I could never say, oh, yo, we had to do it on our own. Because we didn't.
Yeah.
We always had a place
We always
to stay.
had somebody.
We always
Yeah.
had people that were willing to help us and teach us how
Yeah.
to
Our
get to
first,
certain levels.
our first apartment, my mom bought us a lot of stuff. The
Right,
first
right.
apartment.
And my mom and her moms bought us a lot of stuff, and then
And
my
his
moms
mom.
had organized us getting that apartment.
Yep.
And then, like I said, our second place that we had for like over 10 years
Like
was a
11, 12
place that my parents gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We moved in there in 2011, and we had it from 2011 November until 2022. Right? So, you know, I mean, we was responsible for the bills, but my parents gave it to us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
and then we went from 1 kid to 2 kids to 3 kids to 4 kids in there, and then we moved out. We had 5.
Yeah.
So we was always blessed to have a good support system. You know what I mean? So I don't never want to make it seem like, oh, I did it by myself. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
not the case.
If you have a good support system, you can go. You can make it anywhere. Stop before you break that. Did you finish the sauce? Cause y'all sitting there just eating chicken.
She did. She did.
Leave some out though.
She did.
That's just something she
I'm gonna eat it.
I think somebody said something. Huh? Let me see.
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat
did that. So we used to sleep in cars or hotel rooms for days. And we had people we didn't know bring us pizza. So now that we're older, we all standing on business. Sister got kids in their own houses and cars.
Nice.
What's up?
Nice.
What's up? And for whatever reason, you know, God wanted to teach y'all that and put y'all through that to build whatever y'all at now.
Wow, amazing story. You guys are very blessed. Yes.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
good. For sure. That's why I try to teach my kids, don't take nothing for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey,
Oh.
no, boy.
You don't hit, man. Oh, stop. He gonna hit you. Don't smack your brother. And he looked at the camera too.
He can smack his brother. He can smack his brother. Stop spitting, boy.
Stop spinning.
He just spit in my eyeball.
I'm just spinning your eyeball.
Eyeballs. Daddy?
But thank y'all guys, man. Damn, it's 1 in the morning, but it's Saturday.
Oh, yeah, right.
Thank
Thank
you
y'all for
for-
rocking out with
Thank
us
you
like
for
that.
rocking out
Like,
with us.
yeah.
And thank
We
you for
appreciate
watching
y'all.
my chicken video.
As often as y'all gonna watch, we're gonna do
Yeah,
this.
we'll keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It was fun, like having this live. I actually like doing this. We like I know everybody like damn they take mad long to cook. We really don't take this long when we're not on live. Like
Right,
this
right.
dinner would have been done about like an hour or so ago.
But it's cool.
But it's cool because we enjoy talking to y'all and chilling with y'all. Little man, his big brother gonna be play fighting a lot. Yes, they already do that. So I appreciate y'all a lot. We appreciate y'all too,
Yeah,
yo. We appreciate
y'all,
you.
for sure,
That's,
for sure.
those are my best friends. They are brothers and they can play.
No,
Like we just took like honestly, I didn't even
No.
expect
you
like
don't need no breasts.
this like right now what it says 12 people.
Yeah, guys, he likes
12 people is a lot of people to us because
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie, like you know, starting a live, I didn't even expect it to be like this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be sitting here talking to myself for like a whole hour and not see anybody, and to see everybody in here, thank y'all. Thank
We
y'all.
appreciate you.
And then y'all talking to us and making it even
Hit that
more
subscribe
interesting.
button.
Yes, please hit the
Hit the
subscribe
like button.
Hit the bell so you can get the notifications when we come on.
And
It's
you
so
never
annoying, my
hit
phone.
the bell so you never miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
baby. Said my phone corrects everything. Yeah, my phone be doing that too.
What is that?
9 each stream, y'all went up a lot from like 2 to 9 to 12. Yes, yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. We appreciate every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Every person who comment, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
For the people that's interested in learning about stocks and trading,
Maya, come your sauce,
I'm
girl.
gonna start a separate page for that, so it can be like dedicated to that. And yeah, and then me and Sarge,
Sorry, babe.
we're gonna start showing us. We're gonna start recording more of us. Cause we do recording, but we're gonna start posting us. We go out a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had stuff where we was having our conversations too, where we be talking
About marriage and
Yeah.
relationship. So we'll do a little bit of that here.
yeah,
I won't say we'll start our own a separate channel for that, but I'm definitely gonna start a separate channel for just like trading the stocks and stuff. So
yeah,
stay tuned for that.
You guys mean.
I would like to do that live too, so people can ask questions live.
yeah. So you can help
I
them
can
out.
answer questions live. You know.
I would love to learn about stocks from you.
Yeah, I'm willing to teach it definitely. I've been doing it for some years now. I done paid my dues and my tuition and lost and learned and gained. So definitely. I just want so many people to pick it up. Yeah, I'm just willing to give it away. You know what I mean? 'Cause I mean, you definitely like. I feel like no matter what knowledge someone teaches you, you gotta learn how to apply it in real time. So that's where your own work will come in at. And I'm definitely gonna teach it. So that's gonna be the next thing, for sure. It's good.
Did you burn it?
No,
That's
it's like
Show them the consistency.
okay. So
So
it's
yeah, I
a
can
little hot, but and it pops. So be careful. But
You be careful.
if y'all make it, it pops. But this is the consistency.
Glossy.
And then once it coats the chicken too, it get like nice and sticky. It's good. It's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I see one person is like, you should put it in the pan with the chicken and like toss it while the sauce is getting thick. I just put it on there, but
Yeah.
it probably would like stick.
Said
a lot
what
better.
sauce is that? It's her orange sauce.
Yeah. You want to tell the ingredients one more time?
Yeah. So the ingredients is garlic, ginger, brown sugar, cane sugar, brown sugar, regular sugar, your choice. We use cane sugar. Chili flakes, vinegar, orange juice, and I think it's something else. My phone is on the charger, so but that's really most of it. That's most of it.
Yeah. And you can do whatever you eat. Like we did fried salmon, fried shrimp. So like whatever you want to do today, the kids wanted chicken. So whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
you can
Sometimes
fry it
we
and put
do
it over
shrimp
it.
and chicken.
Or you could grill it and put it over it as well. if you
Yeah,
don't
it
want
was
fried food. So it's really good.
Should I wait till it cool down a bit?
No, you can put that. Or if you put something in the air fryer and then you want to take it out the air fryer and do it
Yeah.
like this. That's why I do like this, cause like the way Maya do it, because you don't gotta necessarily toss it in the pan. Because if you air fry, you can just do it separate. So
What's
it's
your
so
thoughts
good
on
when
getting
you put it with
the
that
Audi
fried
this
rice.
year?
Oh my god.
So what's your thoughts on getting the Audi this year?
Huh?
The Audi?
Audi?
Yeah, car.
Audi's a good car. Audi's a good car. What year you buying? What model? And then like what you doing? You buying cash? You going credit? So it's a lot I can say about it. Who's that? AJ?
Yeah.
What you want? Like an 8, A6, A4, A7?
A V8.
Huh?
A
A8?
V8.
You said A8?
V8.
You probably
V8.
mean A8. I mean A8. Probably. A8 is big body. That's big boy thing. What year though? What year you looking at? You trying to get a car note or you looking to buy cash?
That's that.
You looking to buy cash, AJ, or you trying to do credit? Credit is a game though. So if you want to know about credit, I can teach you how
His
to do
credit is a 700.
Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, that's perfect. If I was you though,
Ouch.
take your time. I mean, you can do what you want to do, right? I would hit that 730. Huh? That's good, probably. You can put a little bit more chicken. Show that. You showed it?
Yeah, I showed it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And we still got mad sauce left over because the batch I made, I doubled it because.
Hold on, let me speak up.
Sorry.
Everything.
Okay.
So what that says? Reset.
Yeah, I've been building it since I was young.
Yeah, that's good credit. That's real good credit for your age. I'm gonna be honest though. At your age right now,
You said, man, you gotta eat good.
at your age right now, I probably wouldn't waste my credit on a car that's gonna devalue. Like right now, you get 30 more points. Even right now, you could get a business loan, but you get 30 more points, and you serious about a business you know could be lucrative. You come holler at me, I can get you. I can put you in the right direction where you can get business loans, and multiple. Right. Another thing, when they come to getting those business loans, they only really care about cash flow. They care about score, right? Which is your payment history, your credit. I mean your payment history, your credit usage, and your credit like length, timing, like how long you've been building credit, and the amount of things you have on your credit profile, right? So I'm not sure. I'm probably
Say I will for sure.
I'm not sure how old you are. What, 18, 19? If you already have a credit card, if you don't, go with a credit card first. That's gonna build your score more. Get about 2 credit cards. We'll talk. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do a separate page for the finance.
Yeah. We gonna eat now.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do, and then the Audi could be maybe the 3rd or 4th thing you do, right? 3rd thing you could do. But there's ways you could bring in that money down to pay off the Audi quick.
Yeah.
Right? That you could use your credit for. Right? There's healthy debt out there. Don't let people tell you don't get into debt.
So I got a credit card.
The country, you got a credit card. Amazing. How many? 1? You got 1?
Whenever you're free to talk to me, we can hash it up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that is a good thing. Don't let people tell you that is not good. It's just about depending on what debt you're getting. A car could be unhealthy debt,
What is that?
right? Just because it's losing value.
He spit it out.
Got it on
But
my
it just
shoulder.
depends on what you got going on, right? So car could be good debt, especially if you're making money out the car. And I know you're a hustler. You're always trying to figure something out and working. So, yeah, there's definitely ways you could go. We could talk about it though. We're definitely talking on a private level.
I got my first one this year. I think it's
First
on my
car?
credit
Alright, cool. That's good. And you can crunch down to get a couple
Alright,
more.
you can start sharing everybody.
You know what I mean? 1 more. And then go from there. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yanni,
You're on the right
get
path.
the bowls and
You're on
stuff
the
to
right
share
path.
everybody's stuff
I
out.
probably wouldn't jump in the Audi A8 just yet. You know what I mean? I know the pressures of it. Like, damn, I wanna bust out because I've been there. But I probably wouldn't do it just yet because there's so much other things you can do to where you young. Like you got number time. Like if you play your cards right, when you bust out, you can bust out in a Lambo. If you play your cards right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When I was your age, there was nobody teaching me about credit. I had to figure credit out on my own. So I'll put you in the right path that you need to be on. For sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Riri anti J's bowls.
Yeah, if you playing right though, and then when you playing with them type of cars, Lambos and foreign, right? We talking. If you playing right, you can tax right on. If you playing right, you get a car that gain value when it leave the lot, that you can sell in 2 years with value. if you play it right, there's so many different business avenues you can go down, right? It doesn't matter how you plan it. Right now, 18, 19 with a 700 credit score, 1 credit card, you're on the right path. Take your time. Take your time. They'd love to give you a car, but because that's how they make money.
I
You know what I'm
passed
saying?
the military test, but they said something about my braces, like they want me to wait until my braces get taken off. I don't understand why.
I heard, to me, I'm gonna tell you, that's God.
That's God.
That's
Things
God,
don't happen
right?
to you, it happen for
It
you.
happened for you, and I'm a strong believer in that, right? I'm like I believe that everything that's happening is happening for you, like, right? It's everything is pro you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? God don't make no mistakes, right? There's a lot of things that I thought I wanted to do, and then God showed me another way, right? Take your time. You're young. You know, I don't know if you knew. I don't know if the message was passed to you, but I would have rather you probably finish college before you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going as an officer, your pay is higher, so forth, right? And there's still, right? God got a plan that you don't understand it right now, but God is putting things into position,
Taking life.
right? But there's so many ways right now as a young man that you can make money, right? The military is a good path, but there's so many other ways you can make money. Trust me, and I'll put you onto every last little bit.
It says, like I had a score of 17 to score at 85 on the second one. The recruiter hasn't hit me up since then. Yeah, that's God.
Yeah, that's God. Look, you got the good credit, right? You play your cards right, you can get business loans. You take your time, you learn how to trade the stock market. You can take business loans, start a business, and then make some money and then put the money straight from your business straight in the stock market. Right? And what you built that business off of wasn't even your own money.
Yeah, it's off of
That's how you play the game. I'll teach you how to read a balance sheet as well, which is a company statement. Every company statement and balance sheet you read, they all have debt. Some have good debt, some have bad debt. And that's how you learn how to even invest in. When you look at a balance sheet, you look at a balance sheet to see if investing in a company is good or not, right? And they all have debt. Right, the ones who have good debt, the ones who have bad debt, you don't invest in. The ones who have good debt, that's right. The ones you see that's gaining equity every year, growing every year, right? And how, like once I said this earlier to you, how I work on a small level is how I work on a large level. So how I work on a large level, how I work on a small level. So if it worked like that for a multi-billion-dollar company, it can work like that for you too. This country is designed and operated to work like that. Debt. Business, equity. That's how this country is ran.
You said
right?
it right the first time.
So, right, that's how this company is ran. America is a company.
America is a company.
You understand? So,
No one taught you nothing about credit or paying on credit to establish your credit. She said, no one taught you nothing about credit or paying on credit to establish your credit. Yeah, that's true. Okay, when we can definitely plan. I start work next week, so I'm definitely trying to make moves so I can prove a lot of people wrong.
yeah.
Instead of worrying about proving, you could do it.
Just
Prove yourself right.
Just prove yourself right. What you believe about yourself. Like when I started building my credit, I was trying to understand the game. That's because it's a game, right? I was trying to understand the game. I was trying to right my parents' wrongs and my wife's parents' wrongs, right? Like just trying to understand, like, okay, well, I see some people went wrong at, right? And because the banks and things don't teach us, they throw things at our community. They throw a phone at you. They throw a car at you. They throw these things at you, and then we don't know, right? We like, oh, okay, I can take this, right? I remember back in the days, people was messing their credit up over cable.
Yes.
Over cable bills.
Yes, messing their kids' credit
right?
up
Over
too.
phone bills.
Yep.
Right? So these are the things that you wanna be prepared to deal with, right? like Maya was established on my credit card, right? Like I had Maya she was on my credit card. She had her own credit card on my line of credit, right? Right? She
Building
had
her
own
credit,
card,
yeah.
Building her credit for like 2 years now, right? So these are the things that you know that we don't know nothing about, that I just researched and found out
What's
about
that?
how to do it.
He's enjoying everything that you're saying because he did a lot of it without his mom and dad with it.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause our parents didn't know. That generation didn't know. And if your parents is my age, if they older than me, they definitely didn't know. If they my age, they probably didn't know either. Cause it just trickled
The
down.
information wasn't out there. Yeah.
Yeah, now
It
the
wasn't
information
there.
is
It's
out
not
there.
meant for everybody to know it. That's why.
Right. That's how it's designed. It's not designed for us to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So by the time we find out, sometimes it's too late. By the time our parents find out, it's like late in the
But
game.
the good thing about it is you could teach your parents.
There you go. That's what like I put my pops on and my mom's on how to build their credit to this day. Like, look, this what you do, this what you don't do, this, right? Because they didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't know. You know what I mean? And the way and their parents definitely didn't know. That generation before, and my parents is in their late 50s, 60s, early 60s. Their parents definitely didn't know. So.
He won't eat now.
Right, and if your parents is in my age group or to like mid 40s
He likes the
and
fried
50s,
too, so you don't even have to. do
there was no one to really teach us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we finding out now on our own and learning and picking up habits. Credit is a game. Like I was telling this young dude I work with, he's like 26, 27, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm about to pay off all of my debt. And I'm like, no, you don't want to do that.
Come feed him.
Right? You don't want to pay off all of your debt. You pay off all your debt, and your credit score is going to drop.
Food?
Watch out. You pay off all your debt, and your credit score is going to drop. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think, oh yeah, let me pay my mortgage off in 15 years. Score is going to drop. A lot of people think, oh, let me pay my car note off soon. Score is going to drop, right? You want to pay it on time. You want to pay it on time. You can pay a little bit more than what you're supposed to. That's fine, right? If you gotta like boom, like if I had a loan that was about to end, and I was on like maybe 4 more payments, I would get a new loan. Right? Score is going to drop a bit, taking out that new loan. Once you pay off that loan, you closing an account. Closing an account is bad on credit. So your score is going to drop a little bit. Right? But now I'm paying off that new loan, right? I still got my mixed credit score grade because if I didn't go from 6 lines of credit to 5, I went from 7 to 6. Right, because I opened one 4 months before I closed one, right, and then I paid on it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I paid on it, and then I'm paying on it. So, and I've been paying on that 6 line of credit for 4 months, and paying on that 6 line of credit for 4 months. When that other line of credit closes off because I paid off, my credit is going up now. Right, it's a game, bro. It's Monopoly. The same way the housing market, the same way the stock market is. It's Monopoly. You just gotta learn how to play this game that they designed. Once you learn how to play it, you're off to the races. And this is what I teach my kids in homeschooling. They learn the credit, they learn the stocks, they learn the real estate.
And coding.
And coding, of course, because that's the future.
I honestly made a lot of moves like setting my own braces appointments and getting my own job, but I never really learned what you're telling me.
I'm gonna give you the game then. My father-in-law gave me the game when I was young about certain things that I didn't know. Like he put me on to truck driving, he put me on to getting your CDL, he put me on the
And
business.
I'm gonna beat the game.
Yeah, and that's it. That's our job as the older generation to pass it on to the young men, so you could beat the game, you could be better than what I am. And that's
Come on, man.
my
Turn back on the light. What you doing?
Turn the light on, my man. That's what I want.
Actually, come
For
get
the
your
younger
food.
generation of men to be better than what I am. You feel what I'm saying?
Say thank
Because
you.
that's where you go. That's what's going to put you where you need to be. Not being what I'm, but better. You know what I'm saying? If I knew what I knew, yeah, that looks good. If I knew now what I knew then, right? It's a lot of ways to play this game. You gotta play it smart though. You know what I mean? You gotta play it smart.
Pull that table out for them, please.
Um,
Tajay needs to Riri stand
take
up.
your time too. It's not a race. It's not a race.
Yeah,
Take your
it's
time.
a marathon.
It's a marathon. Take your time. You young and with a 700 credit score.
Yeah,
Take your time.
that's good.
Take your time. Right? You ain't even 23, 24, 25 yet. Take your time. Because once you hit that age, at that point, if you do things right, you could be seeing millions. You could be seeing millions, and it could be all based off of what you did right with your credit. Right? We're in a real estate market right now. It's a pretty big bubble. I tell you this, go watch this movie called The Big Short.
Oh yeah.
Check out The Big
that's
Short.
movie.
It'll kind of give you an idea where we at today,
Yeah.
right? Check that out. It'll give you an idea about the real estate market and where we at today. Look at the history of 2008, 2006, 2007, 2009. Look at 2006 to 2009. Look at where the finances of America was at. It'll give you an idea where we at today. You look into all those kind of things, and you're gonna kind of get a good idea of where we at. And it'll change your perspective. And if it don't, you can ask me any questions that I could kind of shine some light on it.
I seen The Big Shark.
Short.
Oh, short. 2023 movie. Was it 2023? I think it was.
Yeah, I think it came out 23, 22, 23, one of them. Yeah, The Big Short. So if you didn't know what you was looking at, right, we could talk on that on another time, what you was actually seeing happen in that movie. That movie kind of is really very, very similar to where we at in 2024. Like almost identical.
Yeah.
So we're just in a time where now I guess they drag it out and continue to inflate it. So, learn what you can now, because in a minute, you using your credit, that good credit score, I wouldn't fuck that up on a car right now.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes it be stuff like that. that
You
gets
could be 21, 22 years old and own 3-4 homes if you take your time.
And
And
like
be-
renting them or
Yeah, you could be a real
Airbnbs.
estate mogul.
Yeah.
By the time you're 23,
With
you
that
can
type
have,
of credit
you got
score?
6, 7, 8 houses.
Yeah.
Right? You just gotta take your time.
You can start a business
let me
with
tell you
it
what
and
happened.
then
Let me
make
tell you what's
business.
gonna happen. That 700 gonna turn to 640. You go get a car right now.
Yeah.
Right? And it's gonna take you 4 to 6 months to put that back to a 700. 4 to 6 months of on-time payments. But if you do that, it'll put you to a 730. Right? That's how the game go. Right? And then people will see that and say, oh yeah, well if the way banks work too, like the way the business loans work, I'll put this out there. The way business loans and bank loans work is cash flow, right? But if they also see another person loan you money,
They'll do
they'll
it.
loan you money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That happened
Yeah,
to
they
me.
just want to see.
One bank said, oh, you gave him 10, I give him 10. You gave him 10, I give him 20. You gave him 20, I give him 30.
30, yeah.
I give him, right? That's how it works, right? And then if you do it right and you know what you're doing, and you guided by the right people, your first set of loans, you can walk away with $100,000 and change, and be paying $1,500 a month on $100,000 and change, and you pay back $1,500 a month, right? But if you got a smart business plan, right, that
It be
$1,500 a month
paying
is
for
coming
itself.
in like that. It's-
Yeah. I'll be paying for
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Right? It's not 100,000 to go blow at wherever and nah. Right? And then let me tell you something. You could grab 100,000 in business loans and get a car at the same time.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Because I've done it. Right? I went and got a business loans and then turned around and got a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
After the business
I
loan.
don't really think of it. I didn't really think of it like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Before you utilize your credit,
On a car.
build financial skills.
Yeah.
You're gonna be off to the races, kid. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me. When I was your age, people was telling me, yo, get a trading skill. Trading skill gonna put you where you need to be. Like her cousin Talia, she got trades. She's official. But at the time, right, I had to take out a loan to do that, and you know, certain people say, nah, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. But nobody was teaching me about building credit and then utilizing credit at a young age, right? I learned that a little later in the game on my own, and right. So I'll tell you now
And we went through the mistakes.
I went through the mistakes. Like my first credit card, I was probably your age. I was 19. I was working for Saks Fifth Avenue, and in order to get the store discount, you had to get a credit card. They gave me a credit card. You could reload the credit card as well. I was just spending it. That was my first credit card, Saks Fifth Avenue joint. And then Capital One turned around and said, "Oh, you got credit." They give them one, I give them one. So I just took the Capital One credit card, and I had like a $200 spending limit, and I blew the whole $200.
Yeah.
No. Right? A lot of people get mad at me when I tell them like, yo, you got a $500 credit limit, you can only spend 10 to 30%. I would keep it at 10.
Yeah.
I would keep it at 10. You can spend 30%, right? You can spend 30% without hurting your credit score, right? 30% of $500 is $150. But see, that's a good habit to get in. That's a good habit to get in, because if you got 30,000 in the stock market, you're not trading with 30,000. You probably trading with 4,000, 5,000, and the 25 is to make sure you're right, to catch you if you're wrong, change things over for yourself, right? Right, and if you're a day trader, you're looking to take 10% anyway a day.
Yeah.
You're not looking to take 30%, 40%, 50%, 60% of trade. You're looking for 10% of trade if you're a day trader.
Is that 100K?
Huh?
Is that 100K?
Yeah. Oh, no, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy to get 100K. That's just about cash flow,
Yeah.
right? But that's about playing your hands
cards
right,
right, yeah.
playing your cards right. I teach you that. That's the game that I teach you. I teach you how to get access to
Maya.
With a 730 credit score and the right time on your credit and the right mixed credit score, you can get 100 bands for sure. Right? It just I wouldn't advise you to get the 100 bands unless you know what to do with it.
Yeah,
Right? Because you will spend it at 19, then you in $100,000 of debt.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna make no sense.
Yeah.
Right? Now you gotta spend the rest of your 20s trying to correct that. Right? And that'll take a while.
Said okay.
So yeah, right? Buck down, find out what worked for you, find out what you want to do. You're young, find out what you want to do with yourself for the next at least 4 years, right? Because that's what it's going to count. Find out what you want to do with yourself for at least the next 4 years that can make money. And not just an idea, but something that you back test.
Oh, yeah, it's 1 a.m.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I could do this all day when it comes to this though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It definitely is 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to everybody.
Yeah, nice talking to y'all. AJ, definitely get with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody else, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Peace and love.
If y'all didn't subscribe because
Yeah.
we'll do this more often. We like doing this with y'all.
I'm definitely gonna start a channel that dial more into the finances and teach about the stock market, credit, business loans, and the whole nine. But, yeah.
Good night, everybody. I want to say good night.
Good night, Top Notch fan. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you
Continue
again.
to put God first. Keep
And
God in all
everything.
relationships. Before any conversation, go into it with a mindset of letting God speak through you. Y'all be blessed.
Good night.
Good night.